better if it just copy
Type
pasted
advantage
both
does
of it.
not matter in an
from-
argument of rock, paper, scissors.
Shut
That's
up, you
literally
Especially
just a
when
more
rock is a
complex.
superior choice.
It's literally a different version of rock paper scissors.
Okay, look.
Now,
Rock, paper,
what's the
scissors is the
superior
base
choice
essence.
in rock paper scissors lizard Spock?
What?
It's
Rock
paper,
paper
scissors,
scissors lizard
yeah.
Spock.
Oh fuck! I just remembered.
Ah, yes, the
grass
satanic
beats
symbol.
rock, and rock
Pulls out heresy.
Wait, does rock beat steel? No, but steel beats grass. Fuck.
Ground
Asshole.
beats steel. Rock
Fuck.
does not.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving
Steel
on. Can
beats
we go back
rock.
to D&D?
Oh,
Okay, so it's like last session here.
I was literally playing elevator music while this is going on. If you look at the stream, yeah.
Four Eyes got us, man.
He's very nice.
He caught us.
It gets copyrighted for the elevator music.
Welcome to session 8.
So,
Consume.
I literally just had I just had the biggest fucking impromptu headache ever for the past minute and a half.
Oh,
my
crap,
fucking...
that's the wrong
alright,
character.
guys. I will have to run the session then. So,
Shut the fuck up! No.
So first, we get reinstated into the same disorder.
It literally,
No.
it literally feels like fucking mental spike just hit me in the head. Ow.
It's called Mind Spike,
wait,
by the
guys,
way. It's
quickly,
just 2d8.
spam hydration.
No.
Let us hydrate him.
Drown him so deep that he forgets that he's having a headache.
Oh.
I could just spam these. I have nothing
Aha!
better to do with my
Aha!
points.
There is a hydrate option, which requires water, but there is not a rock option.
So we're back to
good
this.
You, Araxis, make a rock option. What you do with the rock is completely up to you.
Just start collecting them on the.
Everyone's in the suit.
It just
So what'd you do?
does the
I
vine
threw a
boom
rock
sound
at
effect
him.
is all.
Do you want to just discuss more Pokemon and put on the music again and just you can go
Nope.
for
No.
No. You saw it sounded like you had a bunch of fun there, you know, just doing that.
That's for a sidebar with Circle later.
Listen. We'll keep going afterwards. You can make a separate.
I'll
stream
be
called
honest.
Banter.
I didn't even realize the stream was running.
It's always
Well,
running
now you
from
do.
10 on.
Usually is. We
It's
usually BS for
always
about-
running. Also, why none of you playing Valheim with me? Fucking
We're playing
Because
D&D.
it's D&D.
I know. This is one intervention I can have with all of you before I have to continue. I am
I've
bitter.
gathered you all here for today. Pulls out DM board, throws in the garbage for Valheim.
Now I
Exactly.
ask you that question that I always ask you.
Araxis, I had only one purpose on that server, and that was to reach jump level 69, and I did.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's the only thing I needed to do, and I've succeeded in that job, so I left, and I am never planning to come back.
Oh,
I love how, you know, just without any context, I accidentally started a jump cult.
jump cult. Anyway, so
One question for you.
uh,
Same question I ask every time. Smash or pass?
Oh my fucking god!
Today it's gonna
Do
be
it.
Depends.
How about Crash?
How about demolish?
If you guys
How
have an
about
idea for
obliterate?
what, if you
annihilate.
guys have an idea for what
Disintegrate.
we should do, let
Decimate.
us know. What genre should we smash or pass?
Infiltrate.
Oh, shut the
Gotta
fucking
say-
no.
Gotta
No.
say, by the way, this
When is
wait, Circle. This collection of verbs just now. Just imagine this, but in the tone of "This is Halloween." Just like the characters from "This is Halloween," just like singing.
Decimate.
Obliterate.
Eliminate.
Yeah. Sorry. Continue on.
Okay, so Sylvie is gonna be away for a bit, but she will be here. And Karak is here,
Alright.
so technically everybody's present. So now a simple fucking question, you motherfuckers. Are you ready
No.
for this? Shut the fuck up.
Are you ready for this? Answer yes. Otherwise, get the fuck out.
You literally.
Alright, let's go.
Yes or die.
Yes. Subscribers only chat.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, the reason why, because I got bought it again. Got bought it 3,000. Also, I have almost 3,000
free us.
viewers. I have about 3,000 followers on Twitch now. Who have the bots? Fun fact.
Nice.
So,
And only 2 people watching.
I think it's
8 people.
Yeah.
You sure? I
yes.
don't see 2. Let me just restart my thing then.
Okay. So,
It shot up.
last we left off, all of you fuckers split up to look for lodgings, adventurers guilds, and of course, supplies. Everything has been found. Lodgings in terms, you got the lucky bear. In terms of ornaments, you met Sylvan Dagger met a halfling that provided shields and a warhammer. Additionally, it met a curious alkin in the Pale Lotus that offered a job. Also, by luck of Farron and Chadwick, they met with Ox, the Goliath, the leader of the Kujos Adventuring Guild here. And regrouped again, you decided to just head on back to Lucky Bear and essentially assess your situation. Going there, you met with an individual with a very interesting weapon, a weapon by name of shotgun. The name was Arthur, and either getting amazed by the weapon or trying to potentially recruit this individual, you decided to buy him a drink in the Lucky Bear, which went without any incident, except half of you basically got unconscious from drinking. And Sergal made a display against a potential of interest before collapsing unconscious on the ground.
I'm missing the fucking chair.
Exactly. Oh, also, there is a sentient piece of paper that only Brett knows. It's full semi-intentions. So, give me a second as I'm gonna play some music because we got the bot. Let's go. No more headache. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So, it is, my good people, morning. It is quite early because you kind of start drinking early. I would like everybody to roll me a d20.
Yay.
Who doesn't like a d20 as a good start?
My luck will be, decent. Which reminds me, I'm excited for...
Question, is this for the alcohol thing?
No, just d20.
How much of a hangover are you gonna get?
Roll a d20. If it's 20 or higher, you're dead from alcohol poisoning.
Wait, if it's higher?
No.
Roll a d20 to get over 20.
Yeah,
So-
it's actually the percentage of your blood that's pure alcohol. Anywhere
God.
from 1 to 20%.
That'd be bad.
So, Britt, you are the first one to wake up at what you realize is basically a pile of humanoid flesh in a room. You thought everybody was tucked in nicely by Sylvie and yourself, as you were two of the people who didn't drink much, including, of course, Farron, who was more focused staring down at the barrel of a gun. But somehow, some way, you're all just clustered all over the room. Not in beds, on the floor by the bedside. Only you actually are woken up or awakened in an actual bed.
Lovely. Alright. And everybody else is on the floor?
Yeah. You see Arthur, the individual that you met with yesterday, basically asleep. And on top of him is Farron. And yeah, there's this pile. Also, you see the elemental that Nathan got followed by. Is basically floating above Nathan, maybe 3 or 4 feet, as Nathan is kind of half on the bed and half, just the lower half, is on the floor.
Ah. Yep. Do that. Find a nice clean place of floor. Start doing. It's arm day. Start doing the push-ups.
Completely ignoring the fact that everybody's hammered.
Yeah, they'll all wake up at some point.
Hey! Wait, is that Sylvie that I heard? No?
No, that was me imitating the floorboards creaking.
Oh. God damn.
Wow.
Jesus
That
Christ.
I was confused too because I was like, I didn't hear Sylvie join.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I honestly, for a
Deception
moment,
100.
I thought it really was Deception 100. Not gonna
was.
lie.
Pretty top tier.
But yeah, basically, everyone one by one are woken up either by their own volition or the irritating squeaking sound of Brit.
We're doing push-ups.
But yeah, one by
Don't
one,
judge me.
all of you have awoken up, including Arthur, who immediately waking up and realizing that he is in a room filled with strangers, he immediately looks for his pockets and grabs the shotgun from Farron.
You just see like Farron just sleeping over the shotgun.
What
He's just
is
like,
he?
And you're on top of him.
What is he doing in our pile?
Yeah, he needed a place to stay. There was plenty of room.
Arthur just looks at all of you. I was certain that I got put in bed yesterday. I walked here. Why am I? And he kind of just shakes his head and just looks through his inventory.
rushing gun.
Good.
Just a few taps on Farron's cheek. Wake up. It is morning.
Oh! Me? Oh. Oh. Morning.
Morning. Well, I will start doing what I haven't been doing in a while. Make incense with what I can to start my little ceremony. What do I have here? I'm just gonna be rummaging in my own stuff for now.
Nathan is still out cold.
Oh, Arthur, is it?
Yeah, kind of looks at you, puzzled a bit. Still, you see that there is confusion over what he was doing last night. He's kind of piecing stuff.
So you're looking to have a conversation about guns? Stares at it.
Jesus. Roll me a persuasion check.
There.
Karok, can you roll me a D100? My good sir Karok. The will of the gods
19.
and what's not. My good sir, you're asleep. Well, basically a quick recap because Karok wasn't here. You ventured out looking for lodgings. You found it. Ventured to Adventurers Guild to sign in for Kujo's organization. You didn't. Returned back. Basically did anything if anybody asked, and basically passed out on the bed as a good little boy. Woke up on the floor though, like completely on the floor, not even a blanket, not even a pillow. And all of a sudden, you feel the sensation of scratching on your nose. As if tiny little fangs are scratching it, trying to put you awake.
Demon, fight me.
Would
You
you?
will probably wake up just by making a really kind of sneeze.
You felt like at the very last moments that the it was like from irritating to almost painful your nose, but as soon as you sneeze, all of a sudden everything is fine, the pain is gone. But that sensation of you being stepped on, like your face feels like it's been mushed by something a bit not painful but odd.
Wearily kind of look around for this intruder amongst the bodies.
Yeah. You look around, you see everybody else waking up. The only person who's really up is Britt and Arthur, who's kind of looking at Farron talking. Speaking of Farron, Arthur just looks at you, puzzled for a bit, and just kind of nods. Sure, we can talk about guns over some breakfast, maybe.
I kind of look over at Britt. Britt traditionally makes breakfast, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of look. So what we have in the morning?
Well, I mean, we still are upstairs. We didn't exactly go from where we ended the night from.
Yeah. You're still technically in the Lucky Bear, second floor, one of the big rooms.
I'll leave that to you then. I mean, you can see Farron's still a bit groggy, but yeah, over breakfast then. And Farron begins walking off, opening a bag, and start brushing his beard.
But yeah, eventually all of you, even Chadwick, you somehow got in the second floor. Yes, that's
How does he get back out?
that is a good question. Technically, Chadwick, you don't remember, like you remember going on the first floor. You don't really remember going up the staircase, even a single bit. Nobody could carry you. You're a giant fucking centaur. So, a puzzle for you. How did you get to the second floor? Go loud. Doesn't look like it.
Guys, what are you all doing in the stable?
Denial. Good choice.
Hey,
I
Wait,
don't
this
know
doesn't
what
even
you're
look
talking-
like
This isn't the
the
stable.
fancy ass stable.
About to say.
Oh no, because it was big enough we managed to squeeze you in here.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're on the top floor of the inn.
Didn't they say I couldn't come up here though? What? Yeah.
They said that you couldn't. They said, yeah, you remember specifically the dwarf fella said that you can because you're too big, yet you are here. You don't remember getting up the stairs.
I'll walk over to the window and like see if I can fit through.
The window maybe could fit your, I guess, humanoid side. The horse side definitely not. The door.
I'm just imagining the centaur trying to do this bedsheet rope thing. I have to get out of here.
But the door is, I guess, wide enough and tall enough for you to pass, and the hallways are, I guess, wide enough for you to go down. And it seems to be.
Just slide down the stairs. You'll be fine.
Alright. As a huge ass horse clomping across wood floors, I'm gonna attempt to sneak down the stairs.
Roll me a sneak check. A stealth check. Ah.
Breaks
probably
the
should.
floor, lands in the dwarf's bathroom or something.
Creak,
Wait,
crunch.
put pillows on his feet.
Oh god.
I'm so sorry I didn't have my character sheet up yet. One sec.
That's fine. So what is everybody else doing? As you got someone that shouldn't be here. It's all like the way you woke up. It's all very curious.
I remember
Thank you.
correctly, Nathan
how
was
much-
hanging like half on the bed, right?
Yeah.
In the process of waking up, he just fully deflates and just crawls off the remaining part of the bed that he was still on. So just like a snake slithering backwards, just fully lands on the floor. And not even fully leaving the ground, I just turn to Farron wherever he is in the room.
You just see him brushing his beard.
Do you do this on a regular basis?
Well, Warlace, you got to keep it pristine. This type of beauty doesn't maintain itself.
I'm talking about the alcohol.
Oh, well, of course. But I had to pass up on most of the day. There was He looks back at the blueprint he drawn up. Simplistic of nature, moreover, but detailed enough to understand what it's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
I had other engagements to contend with.
Chadwick, each individual floorboard you hit gives 3 to 4 squeaks. Some of them give 5 or 6, those that sound like they're gonna break. Yes. Literally.
Well, that was just a dolphin.
A good dolphin.
But nevertheless, you make your way down to the first floor, and it's a familiar sight. Just everything is, I guess, not abandoned, just empty, like fully empty. And there's just one half elf that has a simple chair by the door, fully asleep, leaning against the door. Passive insight, maybe he's a bodyguard of this place for the night. He's fully and just fast asleep.
All right. Still trying to sneak because I don't want to wake this guy up, and I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for being in here. I'm still gonna try and sneak through the door past.
roll me just a straight roll. Straight stealth roll. Doesn't matter you have disadvantage. He's asleep, so straight roll. Whatever one else is doing on the second floor.
Getting up,
Make
getting into a morning routine.
making seed incense for some reason because that's the only thing I have.
Okay. So, while everybody is, I guess, waking up and trying to figure out what to do, all of a sudden you all hear a very loud, "What the fuck?" That's Chadwick. You try to open the door, and as you try it, you kind of try to, like, push open, and the door kind of gets a bit, like a good half bit pushed in, and then all of a sudden you realize you probably need to pull it, as all of a sudden the force of your push reverberates back into the chair and you knock the guy on the ground. And immediately the guy falls to the ground face first, looks to the side, having his head covered by his hands in pain, then looks at you and it's fucking terrified as he screams out, "What the fuck?" Chadwick, how would you like to proceed in this situation? Oh, awkwardness.
Sorry, man. I was trying to come inside to check on my friends.
Roll me a deception check.
Let's go.
Please nail it.
Who? He.
I want to see that. I want to see the insight check.
Listen, his insight check is gonna be horrible. He's gonna look at you, still in pain, writhing slightly. You could just knock. Oh.
How was I supposed to know you're against the door? That's my mistake. I'm so sorry.
Oh. He kind of waves his hand. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, he just clutches his head in pain.
I'll reach over and lay on hands, give him like 2 hit points, try and heal his skull.
Okay. You touch him. All of a sudden, he kind of blinks and retracts his hands, still kind of touching occasionally his head. Then looks at you, clear. Oh, well, that helped. Thanks.
Yeah.
Wait. You're one of those centaur, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Took him
Centaur
this
at your
long to
service.
realize.
Cool. And then he kind of just stands up off the floor and just pushes the chair aside. Looking immediately, he kind of looks at the door that is locked, like there's a chain, and then unlocks it and opens it up. And he realizes that he didn't register the fact that the door was locked.
Mission accomplished.
So, yeah. Any idea where the other paladins are? Totally did not just come down from that room. I'm looking for them.
Dude, I don't know. I just woke up.
A master of deception.
Anyway, the half elf just walks out, and he's like a dude in his 20s, short brown hair, scuffled beard, looks tired as whole hell and was in pain, but now less. So yeah, what does everybody want to do? As it's early morning, what time you don't fucking know. You just know that the sun is
I
up.
will burn the incense.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It
Time
smells.
for my bread.
I think we're all waiting on Brit for breakfast.
Hmm?
Brit's breakfast.
Where's Bert
I
gonna
just
be
imagine that
breakfast?
Brit just starts squatting down and just makes a campfire inside of the room.
Oh my god!
No, we're going.
That,
we're going
that would be funny.
downstairs.
That would be funny. But that's more a druid thing to do.
Good point.
No. We're
By the
going
way,
Not
since we're
somebody
in
downstairs
an
who
to
inn,
like
help
This is-
with breakfast.
I don't.
They will-
If
if
the
they'll let
cooks
me-
even.
If they let me in, yes.
What are you trying to
Let
do?
me
Why
make-
are you trying to come into the kitchen?
Well,
Let me cook,
omelet.
or I smite.
Well, here's the thing. You look around, going to the first floor. There's the halfling, just well, the halfling that seems to be just sitting on a chair, looking at Chadwick. And you look at the establishment to look for a kitchen. There's no kitchen. You look what is behind the counter, a simple wooden box with poorly written common saying breakfast, and in it there's a lot of just dried up bread and jerky and nothing else.
Oh. Yeah, no. Ugh. Oh god, no.
Protein Master
Right.
Brit is disproving of this. It shall not be accepted.
No, it's like, oh, well, yes. Need a campfire?
I mean,
Two
there is a fireplace here. You look around, you see a fireplace. You didn't see it being lit up yesterday, but you assume maybe because it's middle, like start of summer, so it doesn't really need to be fireplace. But there's a bunch of kindling and a bunch of logs set up. If somebody
Alright.
wishes to light it.
What do we have for the food?
Well, it's up to you to decide. Besides that, anybody else want to do anything while Brett is doing breakfast in this lucky bear inn that is, well, the first floor except for the halfling is entirely empty or devoid of life.
Oh, I'm excited.
Sergal would go downstairs to escape the incense.
Oh yeah, Dagger, your incense?
Yes?
It's very how to describe this?
If
Roll me
it stinks,
a con save.
Good. I've made poison. Great.
Cat hunting.
Well, we learn from our mistakes, and we can better utilize them later. Let's see. Con save, right?
Yeah, con save.
Positive attitude. Let's go.
Okay. Everybody in the room.
No, only you,
No?
because you're doing the incense, so you would be the first one. Okay, so it takes you a good minute or two to basically figure out how to light up the seeds, because they're kind of moist from the inside, but then you get a good enough fire and you kind of start putting the seeds in, and then you take a whiff of the smoke, or I guess the smoke just kind of reaches you, and as you breathe in that. You realize, good thing you just started, because it feels like death. Like you
I snuff it out.
No problem, no nothing, because it was just a small whiff, but it's ooh.
A small whiff hurt.
Yeah.
I think I've just created a new kind of poison. He shakes his head.
It's essential the same way as when you get a campfire going and there's the smoke and you just go peek your head into the smoke, just try to take a whiff. You can't. You can try, but you can't. Anyway, say it.
It just doesn't enter.
What would you like to do? What would everybody like to do? As Bert is doing breakfast, or just...
Oh, Arthur, where did you learn this engineering thing?
First, he kind of looks at you. Well, I guess I'm gonna get a bit of sentimental. First in Norn in the University of Forge Knight, then in the Krugnos Coalition, University of Hedge. Finished my master's in engineering, decided to set out into the world. Because you have really two options when you finish university. Either you get a job somewhere doing some work, engineering work, in the coalition, or he kind of looks around a bit, like seeing if nobody unruly would hear, then kind of leans in closer. Or you take one of those unmarked vessels across the sea to the Empire's territory and seek fame and fortune.
Oh, he kind of just jokes a bit. I think I understand a bit of the conundrum. So, I took a good look at the gun earlier. It looks like a bit more complicated than your traditional musket. Beyond that, can't figure out what the hell propels the thing. The bolts just magically fly forward? Is it an enchanted equipment?
No. There's a big, long lesson to be learned, but I can teach you if you want, if you got time. And looks at Brett, who's like, I guess, getting all the stuff that you basically harvested for the past a week or so and deciding what to cook. Then looks at you, Farron. I think we got a bit of time. So, while Farron is busy with the gunslinger over here, anybody else wants to do anything?
Would it be fine if I listen into that conversation?
Cool.
More of the
I'm going
academic
to,
side, but I'll listen in.
I'm going to very inconspicuously leave again and go for my morning runs.
Okay. Okay. Nobody else, Carrick?
Hopefully the horse won't get horse-napped.
What is Carrick doing? If anything at all. Cat hunting?
Sorry,
carrots?
I am searching for the cat/giant rat that was attacking my face.
Okay, roll me up.
I'd feel bad if I left this place with a rat problem.
Roll me a perception check.
What is that? Perception, not my best.
Perception, not deception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up on shit.
Yahtzee!
I imagine like Farron and Nathan listening to the gunslinger, Daggers basically decide what to do. Chad going for a run. Sergal is basically doing his own thing. Carrick is basically looking over each table and chair for a cat or a rat.
At one point, lifts up Nathan to see if it's underneath him.
Yeah, the whole chair. It's like, not here. Puts it down. But okay. I would say a good hour passes. Also, while the half elf is confused why you're using the fireplace, he's not objecting or saying anything. He's just kind of going behind the bar, wiping it clean, making sure everything is properly prepared, and grabs some of the jerky that is under the table and just eats it. Well,
Oh no, you're included in this meal today too.
he kind of stops mid bite. Am I?
Oh yes, there'll be plenty.
Well, shit. Okay. He will join me for the breakfast. So an hour passes. Everybody has their food. Everybody has their exercises and whatnot. Karak, you did not find a cat or a rat anywhere. Looking outside though, Chadwick, as you've been running, the sun has just risen up. The streets are interestingly and surprisingly quiet. Not a single whisper or faint shout of the city. And it's kind of misty. There's like 2-3 feet from the ground. There's this fog. Nothing else in the matter. Farron and Nathan. So, you get a quick lesson on the differences between the black powder and the gunpowder. And while he explains for this lecture that lasts about 40 minutes or so, kind of passionate about it, that gunpowder is basically a naturally extracted resource, mainly what's the name, nitrogen,
Sulfur?
and sulfur, yes, that can be used for simple weaponry like muskets. What makes gunpowder though is the concentration of black powder into these grains, because precision in gunpowder is necessary for specific types of guns to work properly. Otherwise, they might misfire or just destroy the gun entirely. And it basically goes into detail how you essentially concentrate and make the grains for the gunpowder. And then it's pretty simple casing of metal with your preferred projectile, usually just metal beads or just a metal large cylinder shot, and you make bullets. It basically gives you this whole lesson, and you do realize, Farron, that is technically what you need. You just need the trigger mechanism that you would probably have not an issue, and then I guess gunpowder that you can basically get from black powder. Anyway, an hour passes. Everybody's fed. Everybody has their things, and Farron and Nathan had their lesson in guns and black powder.
I just imagine that Brit just brought over like 2 bowls of whatever the breakfast is and just like gave them to us still listening to that lesson.
Oh, and for Arthur too. Arthur's gotta have some,
3 of them.
right?
Yeah. But yeah, hour pass. All is quiet. Everybody's eating what everybody wants to do as everything passes, and it's
I've got a important question.
okay.
How much does
In character,
Circle
out of character.
remember of last night?
Roll me. You know what? Roll me a history check. Yeah. Okay.
The ancient past. It is well known to me.
You remember meeting the girl that probably saved your life. You remember you said something to her, and you don't remember if she liked it. That's all you can remember.
Ooh.
But
Sergo, the lost.
Hold on. There was a
But-
bust.
but as you're kind of contemplating everything, all of a sudden you have this itching sensation in your stomach. And as you kind of scratch it, because just instinctually scratch it when it itches, you all of a sudden feel a piece of parchment in your shirt. Untucking the shirt and looking at a piece of paper, there is this nice scrap of paper, and what seems to be in coal, or I guess charcoal, written in common. Meet me in the Griffin stables noon.
Ooh, Suko got it there. Oh, he's gonna die. That's an option.
Hey,
So,
it's
so
either it's
totally
true or it's
going to
catfishing.
die.
How about both?
That'd be one hell of a catfish.
What kind of catfish can ride a
Lokatha.
griffin anyway?
Exactly.
Like
An
a
illusionist
wonderful-
Lokatha.
So, Brit, we are going about the quest, or kind of like my glance shifts between Dagger and Brit.
I mean, if we're able to. Unless anyone has any further objections, we probably
Oh.
should get doing.
One thing I forgot. In this tavern, in this inn, there is a notice board.
Hell yeah!
Ah, there's more of them.
Yes.
Now we can partake.
Show, give list,
Okay, give.
give.
I would.
What? What is it, Dagger?
Oh,
Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted by the chainsaw outside.
What?
S- oh yeah, no, don't worry about that. So I'd be going to Brit. Too many jobs at once might be a bit confusing. Couldn't we just do the quote-unquote possibly easy one of gathering tree materials?
I ain't gonna gather some bark unless it's the only option we have.
For what sounded like a handsome pay, we would be best to do the calm quests and requests first, before engaging in anything that could take into combat, since some of us don't have the armor required for such feats in safety.
My personal distaste aside, you need to remember here I'm about as blind as a rat when telling plant from fern.
And
I won't be
that
any
is
use on the
why
job regardless.
I'm simply saying we don't need to identify them specifically. We look at the infected weird ones, we pick what we can from it, we come back. Easy as that.
How
And if any-
about we do... How about we do two quests?
Okay. Hey, Sylvia's here.
It's usually never. It's usually never as easy as that. And you said infected.
It's
Mhm.
bark,
Okay.
that's
Use-
different.
Okay.
That's-
As you're having this discussion, Britt, reading through the notice board, majority of stuff is basically common, like farmhands wanted jobs, to basically trade offers, very common basic stuff. But you do find some things that would catch your eyes as a group. First one is all of a sudden reminiscent of the dagger thing that he said, that there is individual from the Pale Lotus that needs assistance about acquiring samples, 10 gold pieces a bag if needs more information, and meet with the proprietor at the Pale Lotus. There is a request by the local garrison of bait, in quotation marks, that requires bait for an experiment, also in quotation marks. It offers a payment of 24 gold pieces for each individual volunteer. in quotes. Um, if interested, go to the local garrison of Olash and meet with the sheriff for further information. You see that there is an order for security for the quills, as they are organizing an expedition in what you count is 6 days from now. The destination is not said, but for each individual capable and willing to fight and defend if necessary, 5 gold pieces, 5 up front and 20 when the job is done, is a payout. And also there are a few, I guess, wanted posters offering a pair of goblin ears is 2 golds, 1 silver. Troll tongue is 17 gold pieces, 1 silver. And anything of demonic or abyssal origin must be handed into authorities immediately. That's basically what you get from the notice board here. I hope you heard that.
Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure they did.
Quaintly listening.
Hmm.
What do you
Looks
think about
intently.
that one with the quotation marks in it?
Experiment.
I don't know. This sounds like when one of the smiths got a bright, he put some quotation marks, bright idea for a new weapon and lost a finger.
I believe that would make us guinea pigs, which is not safe if we are not prepared.
There's also that security detail one. Might be right up our alley.
We are not prepared.
We weren't. We were also not prepared for an army of skeletons.
We didn't fight the army of skeletons.
I'm pretty
We
sure
ran
we can handle
away.
this. Pretty sure we can handle it if the need requires.
Grit, are you ignoring the 10 golds per bag of tree stuff that we could get? Please, that is
I'm not.
something safe. We
I'm
are
not.
paladins. We are immune to disease.
Oh, I'm not ignoring it. It's a good one. It's just I know
Once
we're
we-
capable of other things as well. This is more of a planning ahead.
And propose an order instead. I think it would be best to start small. And even if this is sick or corrupted or whatever you want to say.
We are not
Lions
required.
usually don't fight as much as skeletons, dragons, trolls, or whatever else you're facing.
Oh, okay. I come up with great compromise. See, you go get the bark. I stay anywhere else but there and work on some smithing things. No danger. I don't get to touch bark. We all win.
Why would you stay behind? Wouldn't that put us in danger?
You are the most armored one. You and Chadwick together are a great team. Do
Arthur,
not separate.
Arthur looks at you, Farah, and says, "This sounds kind of odd, though, and don't mind me interfering in this, but if 10 gold is quite a lot of money, and if it's just roots and trees, there's some sort of catch, because if it was that simple as to walk in and just pick it up, why wouldn't anybody just go and do it?"
Ah,
Most.
yes, finally somebody who's seeing.
I thought of that as well. But it does not require us to fight anything,
As far as
Yes.
you know.
as far as we know. So, we could go for the route of distraction if there is something in the way. Gather what we can, escape.
I propose counter compromise. I go with you, but we drop by some supplies first, and then I'll do my work out there and still don't touch the bark.
And
Nobody ever
possibly
said you
find
would
You
something.
have allergies?
Farron seems rather content on not working with the trees.
Nobody asked you
Hmm.
to work with the trees directly.
Farron is insinuating. Farron feels insinuated.
Karak walks up. Have any of you seen rats anywhere? I am
Mhm.
slightly concerned. Nobody's. Alright.
Farron seems caught up in the conversation at hand.
Yeah.
I seem to just notice. What are you all discussing?
And you see,
Oh,
that
what
way
job
I
is
don't
it?
have to touch the trees.
Why
If
do
you
you
don't
not
want to
want
tou- if you don't want to touch the trees, that's fine. But when they start hitting us, trying to hit us back, then I suppose you can come and hit them back as well.
Hold
Find
up.
this arrangement agreeable.
Arthur embraces his hand.
Farron's nods to
Are you
himself.
telling me here trees come alive?
Wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
Oh,
I think
Pretty sure I've
I
seen a
never
handbook a few
shot.
times.
I never shot a tree before that was living.
What do you think would happen? Farron looks excited at the prospect.
Stars and eyes.
Well,
the
I
tree would splinter.
this tree would splinter, but I'm curious. Does it have veins? Does it have its own blood? How can it move if it doesn't have any
Sap. Magic.
Only one way to find out.
Oh, no, tell me. It's all magic.
This actually reminds me of the day I met Tarumak. It was a terrifying day. I'm not continuing.
Oh, literally? No,
Well then, let's keep these others in mind, especially the one with quotations and the security detail. And we'll inquire about that when we get back.
so, did we properly accept the quest last night, or was that just an afterthought? Kind of look over at Rog to see if he actually ended up taking the quest.
Well,
What? Who?
Dagger.
technically,
Old habits die hard.
We did not. No, I do remember strictly. We did not accept it. We said we would highly consider it.
Alright, so then Farron like, what? So, you guys go get the, kind of scratches back of his head, the quest, and, I'll get, some basic supplies, for my work, and then we call good.
Hmm.
You have to remind me how we do that. Go about that exactly. We talk with
But-
them, right? We talk with the guild, right? This is out of character.
by all
Anyways,
means, okay. If you wanna,
Request?
okay.
sorry.
Technically, all of you would know. Except for, I think Karok. So the way how it works is basically you gotta. There's no like I accept this quest. If there's a thing that is like, oh, I need this, usually you need to do what it says. If it says you need to talk with someone to talk about something, yeah. I mean, there's no like official quest exception thing. It's more like, yeah.
All right then. And and we have the piece of paper for it, right?
Yeah, you do have it.
And it says that.
It says that there's need of samples of well, trees and roots, and is
Just
willing
to
to
have it, and then it's accepted. So no details beyond that.
Nope, no description. And if for more information, as the proprietor of the Pale Lotus, and technically Dagger and Sylvie were there, so they would know where to go or what to do.
Okay. Well, I suppose we need to give him a check.
Is it the place then?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go to the wherever Sylvie
Pale
and
Lotus.
Dagger went to
We're gonna
inquire
go
more about
see
it.
Bo.
So, as you all head out, and I guess Arthur is gonna tag along with you, and the half elf that you well, basically Chadwick nearly gave him a concussion, then fixed it, and then Britt gave him breakfast. Waves you all farewell as you all head out. So,
Kind of reminds me of our taming methods.
And would like to make the point. Is anyone else would like to make sure I don't get lost while going for supplies, or is this a solo venture for me?
Where's Chadwick?
Yeah, I suppose I'm coming with you to make sure you don't get too far off path.
I guess investigation from both of you, Chadwick and Farron. What are you looking for? Just when you say supplies.
Yeah, I'm looking for. All right, so I'm looking for some basic what's it? Supplies needed for basic enchantments. It's very nothing fancy,
basic,
but like, you know, the basic
enchantments.
Yeah, the aesthetic enchantments. You know, like the red glowing eyes on helmets. Mm-hmm. We've talked about this before.
I see that conversation we had months ago is coming to fruition. Roll me investigation, both of you, Chadwick or Farron, or one with advantage. But give me a second.
I got 2 to investigation. What you got, Chadwick?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an advantage then.
Okay, give me a second.
All right, 12.
I am gonna
It could be worse. That's just average.
Just gonna quickly do this. And yeah, without any incident, you trek through the quite misty and just quiet streets of Olash to the Pale Lotus, and in about half an hour time you kind of reach it. The door is slightly open. What would you like to do? This is for everyone except for, of course, Chadwick and Farron.
Generally speaking,
guess-
if I recall correctly, last time around you said that the Pale Lotus had a sign in 2 different languages.
Oh yeah, it does have it, yes.
Would we, as paladins, recognize this specific other tongue? Not being able to read it, but at least recognize the script.
Roll me an intelligence check, just straight up. Those who wanna see. Oh no, it's no. I for a second I forgot. For a second I was like, yeah, Britt knows, but then I remember it's not Britt that knows. It's an owl kid that knows.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Oh
know
my
it.
god, no one. So those who try and you don't really know at all.
I think it's French. I can't tell.
Oui.
What is French?
It might be Elvish. No.
Okay. Anyway, nobody.
That's not
Oh
Elvish.
wait, 14, right?
Yeah, I did 14.
There is rhythm to the word. If it was, the Pale Lotus, you think that there is. This is not like just a random scratching, but you don't recognize the language at all. You have no fucking clue. And also, who's walking inside this place? The Pale Lotus.
Well, I am.
Okay. Opening the
I'm
door.
assuming Farron's not.
Farron and Chadwick are on their own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So while you go first, all of a sudden you realize that the entire store is covered in mist that is about 5 feet from the ground, quite thick. And looking where you assume is the counter, on top of it, there is a creature that resembles an owl, clutching itself and head lowered down almost to its chest, as it seems to be slowly breathing, seemingly asleep. A very odd way just to see this, but seems to be asleep.
Are we too early? More asking Brit than the owner, but slightly confused conversation while we're all just watching this one person sleep.
All of a sudden, the owl just raises its head, twists a bit, looks at all of you, immediately spots Sylvie and Dagger, and then just jumps off the table in front of it and starts slowly walking towards you. Ah, I see you brought friends. Looks at all of you again. So accept quest, I assume? Correct?
It would appear so. I'm Brit, leader of the group.
Good. Name's Bo. Just Bo. And, yes, task is pretty simple. As he walks backwards, to the counter and behind it, ducks under it for a few seconds, and then just grabs a shit ton of bags, and just plops it on the counter. Bags filled to the brim with the samples I need, 10 gold pieces each.
All right. And exactly where are they? Exactly.
If you head to the southeast of the main entrance, Emperor's Gate, heading about an hour through the road, then immediately northeast for about 2 hours into the forest, you shall see unnatural coloration in the trees and the bark. That is what you need. That is what I need.
All right. Is there any other information we should know about?
What going back?
What
What I miss?
The head twists from side to side a bit.
We're making a deal for the foraging job.
Potential danger? Do not really know. Only heard rumors. But I know where the thing is. That it is. I would head out, but I have to keep a business of running.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up in advance. We'll definitely keep a weather eye out. In any sense, we shall return with the items.
He nods acknowledgingly at you and provides you with 7 linen bags. They're the size. The bag sizes basically could fit like a medium-sized watermelon in it. Not like a massive, sack.
All right then.
Do the interior and exterior sides of the bag actually match?
Yeah. It's basically very simple linen bag with this little spring to basically tie it when full.
Would have been a really bad
Bag of
those were
holding.
bags of holding, 500 pounds per bag. Basically strip the entire forest for one bag.
All right then. Well, with that being said, guess it's time to get going.
Uh,
Find Farron and Chadwick. when
all of a
they're
sudden,
done.
all of a sudden, a whistle as Bo points the cane to you, Nathan, and then slightly above you. Nathan, you still have your elemental there. Which seems to be
Oh,
floating.
fuck, that thing's still following me.
Yeah. What is this odd curiosity you have?
Quite honestly do not know, but it seems to be willing to follow me.
It's a runaway storm.
No, it's not a storm. Dust storm, maybe.
Okay, only one knows primordial, which is Nathan. Nathan, roll me insight check.
Insight check. What the hell is my insight? Okay, good enough. Not good enough.
You have no clue what it does. All of a sudden, the owl starts to click its beak in this odd and kind of painful ways. It sounds like it's kind of hurting the beak with the sounds it makes. Pointing the staff at the elemental. Elemental all of a sudden gets quite curious, and it starts floating to the staff and then above the owlkin. And then the owlkin looks up at the elemental that looks at you, Nathan. All is good.
Well, what's happening now?
It shall follow me now.
You want that? Saying that in primordial towards the elemental.
The elemental looks at you, Nathan. Roll me another insight. It doesn't seem to have a way to respond in any way. It doesn't seem to make any sound. And you don't really know what its answer might be. So, what now?
He literally just stole your elemental from you.
Ask for a raise. Ask for an advance payment for stealing your child.
Huh.
That was a core
Honestly?
component of our plan.
Good point.
Hold
yeah.
hold on. Why are we asking for payment for the child? Isn't this exactly what we avoided when we first got the thing?
Yeah. Hey, as long as free will, man. As long as that's still a thing.
Doesn't sound like
Maybe
it. Free will.
It
Extended
doesn't.
Hey,
elemental
maybe-
warranty.
Maybe the owl promised candy.
Rock candy
Hmm.
specifically.
Well, that's the only candy a rock elemental can eat.
Maybe.
Eat
Ever
rock.
tried cotton sand?
It's up to you if you want to keep the elemental or not.
It's up to you if you want to do anything about it.
I mean, it's never been a true plan of mine. It's just fascinating that it can be convinced as easily.
Of course, they can be convinced easily. It is small, weak.
Hmm.
That's
There's-
the owl
there's-
dude that
there's-
said that.
Yeah, it's the owl dude who said that, and it's kind of just having a stare down with you, Nathan. Unblinking, unmoving.
Does it not give
What?
a fuck, or is it saying, "Please God help me, please no Morse code"?
Hmm.
No,
please?"
it's just absolutely silent.
Yeah, it's pretty much
What
neutral.
did you tell the elemental, if I may ask?
It looks immediately at you, Dagger, Bo, and Alkin, and just says, I offered what it wants. Certainty.
As long as you do not have any ill plans for the elemental, I don't see a problem here.
Oh, well, in that case, hands it back.
Uh-huh. Well, off with all of you. You got a job to do. Bags will not fill themselves.
Around. Saying that more to the elemental than to him.
I'm looking at
Alright.
Nathan and just giving him a little tap on the shoulder. To be fair, I could imagine some things. A shop that sells herbs could use an earth elemental. Plants and earth do go well together.
Maybe.
Could be beneficial to both.
It's its own choice in the end.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And then as we walk out and get a little bit of a ways, I'm just saying, if you ever change your mind, just let me know and we'll try and get it back.
Oh my god, gonna kill this owl.
I don't know why, but this just kind of reminds me of someone just talking to their kid about like giving away a cat because the family can like afford to keep feeding
Afford
it
the
and so on.
cat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nathan. We just can't afford to have an earth elemental.
I don't care.
It's not in the budget.
It's getting too many gems.
What gems?
Exactly.
None of your concern.
We can't feed it.
Anyways, let's move on. Oh god. It's back.
Moving on, yeah.
So, oh yeah. Give me a second. Where is it? Shut the fuck up. 12. Absolutely nothing. Farron, you and Chadwick go from street to street to find absolutely nothing. And you realize that all the shops are still closed because it's fucking early in the morning. There's not only that you didn't find the shop that you might find the thing you're looking for, there's nothing open.
Question: can I make notes of what the shops I think they're for, and then head back, just for future reference?
Mainly common goods and basic needs. Bakers, general stores, textile stores, simple smithies, clothing.
Good, alright.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Common everyday goods, nothing that would speak enchanting or anything magical of sorts.
Yeah, it's good to know at least where the smithy is, because they might know where something is, but they're not here at the moment, so whether the case or not. A slightly disappointed Farron kind of just looks down at Chadwick. Actually, I don't think it's down. Looks at Chadwick.
The dwarf looking down at somebody? What?
Bruh. I don't think we'll find it this early in the morning.
Yeah, don't you know? He doesn't ride on my back, he rides on my shoulders.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Well, that's heavy.
Woven parrot. Never heard before.
You know, now I'm just imagining a beautiful parrot with just this big burly beard.
I'll spend my time sketching up some blueprints.
My
Sure.
mind was more towards like a full metal armored parrot, but basically also works.
Yeah.
So,
And if Chadwick doesn't have any objections, I'll be headed back to the group.
okay.
If it's any consolation, I'm not exactly excited to be going into the woods and harvesting trees either. But I guess we should find the guys.
Okay.
In case things go wrong, we have enough people of the Fae to convince the trees otherwise.
To get to the south gate, the southeastern gate from Olash, it's about an hour's journey, an hour and a half. So when you all regroup, which takes you additional 20 minutes, you know what time it is? It's foggy, and the sun, you can see the yellow spot in the sky covered in fog. I would like one of you to roll me a d10. As let's see what you will stumble.
I believe it's Chadwick's turn since
Yeah.
Britt went last time.
Also, Sergal,
Alright.
you got an invitation.
I did.
Yeah.
You said it's like early morning though, isn't it?
Yes. Also, you don't know how
think
long
it
it's
was
gonna
noon.
take.
As in
Yeah,
early
it's-
morning.
Yeah. Remember, this is not Skyrim. This is not Skyrim, Sergal.
I mean, technically, when you travel, you still, go to the full dilation of the time.
Yeah, I was mainly just waiting for everyone else to stop talking.
Okay.
Everyone, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Richard.
If you want us to wait on after you done your thing, you're gonna need to speak up, or else we're gonna head out, and we can't
Yeah,
guarantee we'll be back in time.
Hey, Britt.
Yes.
I think I've got something I need to do at noon. Do you think it can stay near town until then? I have to be at the Griffin
X-Nose.
stable, which I should probably find.
May I inquire as to why?
It's so that girl last night, she left me a note, and
Say no more.
I can fully imagine Sergal just blushing like hell.
he's more. It's closer to a wince. Cause it's kind of like telling your mom, yeah, can we
I go on a
reschedule
date?"
this? Cause I've got a date.
And then you see the rest of the siblings going like, ooh, Sergal got a date.
I'm going to go over to Farron and Chadwick and quietly say, need a bit of distraction for Sergal.
Baron just raises an eyebrow.
So
Go on.
Chadwick.
it involves
Where's
it involves a date at noon.
This is going to spread like a wildfire.
Somebody
Sergal has
is
a date,
going
pass it
to
on.
die.
I have no idea how to stall us until then. Maybe you can think of something. Keep it on the down low as to why.
Wait, hold up. Wait, to clarify, out of character, you're asking them to make a distraction to keep us busy until he could break off?
Yes. No, until noon, and then Circle can come back.
No, the date starts at noon.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, that's even easier. Alright, you want a distraction, you say?
Oh my god.
Not too public.
Time for arson.
Not too obvious.
Not too obvious.
Good luck.
You're
with
asking
that,
Farron
Chief.
to be subtle?
Oh my god.
You're asking Chadwick to be subtle.
So first of all,
I mean,
I would
I can always break your arm.
Okay,
So,
okay.
you know, I've been thinking, actually.
Listen to
as this party,
before you
as these... What?
shut it. Before you do anything,
Shut it.
Sergo, I need you to roll me a history check. Where the fuck do you need to go? Like, where is
that? That is an astute question.
Yes. Don't plan ahead if you don't even know where to go.
I would
11.
ask Sylvie. Sergal, ask Sylvie. She actually knows this town.
Oh gosh, but she's the worst.
Wow.
You know what you need to do, Circle.
I do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
You have no fucking clue. You have no clue what this shit is.
Circle, this is your only option. He's the only one who actually knows how to get around this town.
Or maybe just ask around. This is a telltale game choice right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, right now.
Before commencing my distraction, I shall wait for Circle to collect the information required.
Tick tock, that date time's fleeting.
That's Chadwick's noise.
Ask ask a random stranger where it is, or ask Sylvie where it is. Pick my
Sylvie will
poison.
remember this. Look, you have to talk to someone you don't know or someone you do. How antisocial is Circle?
Either somebody who might know and won't tease you about it, or somebody who does know and will tease you about it.
Did you tell us where you're trying to get to?
I told Britt, yes.
And I would have handed
Did
it
you,
off.
did you
to
tell Chadwick?
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Are they concealing this conversation?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Trying.
Because you all.
Trying to.
Okay. Roll me.
Trying
Just
to.
roll me a history check, Britt and Chadwick. See if you know where this shit is. Because technically, well, Silver has the best chance on it. Olash is not exactly unfamiliar to both of you. Aranda or your little sister. That question really can be fucked up depending on the question.
Thank you for that comment, Araxis.
All right. And I'm with Chadwick on this, so
Chad!
Chadwick actually needs
Chad.
help.
Chad. So,
I'll throw it in
Chadwick, you know, heading south, and you don't know where south, but you assume just south and asking around, seeing that it's a Griffin farm stables, one of a kind in Olash. It will not be difficult to find once you're there. Best clue is that it's south, somewhere in the middle, by the wall, and it's pretty easy to spot as there's probably griffins flying. Dead or torture. So Chadwick, you got the intel.
Who knew?
All right. Farron, how much of a distraction do you think you can provide for us here?
It's going to be like half of a heist.
Given how long do you need?
Half the party already knows.
Yeah, it's okay though.
And the other half will figure it out by
As long as Sylvie and Nathan don't figure it out until it's successful. Specifically, until it's successful, it'll be fine.
Don't count on
but yeah,
success
no,
on
how
first
long?
date.
This is
Virgo.
fair and post.
Virgo.
Yeah,
How long
well,
do you
if
think
it's
it's gonna take to get
unsuccessful,
laid?
they will never know.
How long do you think it'll take you to get laid? Just give us a time frame.
I don't know. I've never
Hush
been
now.
on a date that before. You're asking somebody who's been in a convent their entire life.
All right. So yeah,
Never
we got
stopped him.
Virgin here, first time. It's only gonna be a few minutes. You'll be fine.
Alright, so just to be clear here, the only goal is to separate Circle from the rest.
That, and if we want him to come along in our...
Circle,
Journey.
I have been thinking about the request you given me earlier today. And I have decided, yes, I will go on a private training mission with you. Let us go. And hops off Chadwick and grabs Circle into the point of direction.
Of the Griffin stables, hopefully.
Okay, so while Circle and Farron just go on their secret mission, What is everybody else doing?
Well, I guess we don't have a choice but to wait until they get back.
Or do something else. I don't know. The city's still early in the morning.
I mean, we can meander our way over there to the gate.
Okay. In that case, Farron and Sergal, a D10, and D10 from the rest of you. One, of course, one.
Durgle, this is your
Yeah,
venture.
this is
Yeah.
this
Circle,
is
and then it's
Yeah.
dagger for the D10 for our D10.
Yeah.
Space.
It's my turn for a D10.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yep.
As much as I don't
Hey.
want
Oh my god!
Oh, shut up. I'm good with D10s.
No.
we just meet her on the road.
Oh god. Carrick just roll a D20 all of a sudden. That was confusing. Anyway. Carrick, you didn't need to roll anything. Oh boy. Anyway. You know what? Let's start with the bigger group, which rolled a 4.
Yay.
Oh fuck you, Karok, calm down. Karok, and everybody else, roll me a perception check. As you can easily navigate at the directions of south, east, west, and north. So you know where to go for the gate that you're looking for. As a good hour or so passes, the mist slowly but surely lifts, and there is the familiar sounds of life on the street once more. Now. Give me a second.
Now.
Why are we rolling?
Perception.
check, yeah.
Perception.
Oh, perception. Sorry, didn't hear that. Okay, perception.
Yeah.
What the? Okay, see.
Oh!
Baseball?
Okay.
I'm blind.
Karok, roll perception, my boy.
That smoke was not good for the eyes.
Shut up.
Karok, my boy, perception. Let's go. Okay.
Wow,
So-
everybody rolled above it.
Everybody except Sylvie and Dagger, as slowly but surely, mist subsiding, people walking out. The streets become lively again, as it usually is. I guess the first person almost immediately would spot something very interesting, as the streets are wide open. There's a dozen or so people walking it, minding their own business, occasionally looking at Chadwick and Sylvie, seeing as they're the odd ones. Sylvie, you get occasionally recognition in people's faces, a wave, a greetings. People recognize you here, Sylvie. But Britt, you are the first to notice. On the roofs of the buildings passing by, these nice clay rooftops that are about 3 to 2 stories high, there is something following you from rooftop to rooftop. A single feline cat with familiar characteristics, wandering from street to street. And when you make a sharp turn and there's no longer stairways or I guess rooftops to follow, the cat just vanishes behind a single chimney or whatnot and just doesn't reappear for a good minute or so, and then reappears again, following you again from rooftop to rooftop. Eventually, without Britt's intervention, if she wouldn't notify you, all of you except Sylvie and Dagger would notice this. What would you like to do?
Only seeing the head turns of everyone. Should we do something?
How common are the cats around here? Is this like very noticeable that there's a single cat? Or...
You've seen quite a few cats wandering through the streets already since yesterday. Usually they tend to chill in, on the rooftops. Sometimes you see one or two, mostly on the ground, eating scraps or just avoiding any human contact. Well, this one, it kind of reminds you of the cat from the inn that you met several days ago. Yeah.
So it looks like they are indeed watching us.
Yeah, Nate and Buddy, stick close. I think that cat's hungry. It might smell fish.
Let the annoyed eye roll.
That's the only reason why you're being followed is because of Nathan.
Can smell you from a mile away.
Yeah, there's just something fishy about him.
A fishy kind of smell.
Again, I will turn this expedition around. We'll go back.
You'll never know unless I'm caught in the act.
But yeah, basically, fix you. Like, if there's no incident, like if you don't wanna, I guess, interact or spook or anything with this cat.
I mean, if it decides it wants to speak with us, it'd be fine.
Oh, you don't want to
do it.
You don't want to call it out or anything. Be like, yo, what the fuck you want? Mom,
just yelling. Hey, you cat!
Ma! There's this weird looking cat outside!
Ma, get the camera!
It looks like Grandma the fucking thing!
Nope.
Anyway.
I would like to shop for food.
Do what?
We had food at home.
Oh my god, literally.
What?
Oh yeah, it
You
is.
mean-
Well, that's what the.
What's home?
What's home? Yeah. Anyway, she's looking for food for the journey. I don't think everybody wants to eat cabbage rolls for like maybe one more night.
I
and
mean,
then
we
have
had
nothing.
We have the hardtack rations.
Hooray.
Oh boy, hardtack. Everybody loves hardtack.
It keeps for years.
Technically speaking, I'm
Yeah,
a
she's
fish,
looking for
so that
fish.
would be okay, but it still wouldn't be great.
Well, technically, if you don't bother the cat doesn't bother you, and a good hour and a half passes, and you would make it to the gate. But before we talk about the gate, Circle and Ferret walking southwards for about you estimate like an hour, maybe a bit more longer. Looking around, that's fine. About 20 minutes in, the mist slowly but surely starts to lift up, and there's a few people wandering through the mist, doing their own stuff. And then about 60 feet ahead of you, a door opens up and comes out for Sergal, a familiar a face of a tiefling that saved your life most likely, and also that you're trying to, I guess, charm in the inn yesterday. She just kind of wanders out and puts a hood up, and then looks around and just spots you walking.
And you'll see here, that is how my father and mother met. Farron's been giving
Am
you
I hearing a
dating
zipper?
advice. Yeah, sorry. Farron has been giving you indirect advice
your
on how to
pants
date
back up.
people. It's a sweatshirt, my
And
dude.
Sergal has not been listening. and he continues to not listen as he just sees her and
Wait here.
Circle, do you want to roll like a con save? I see your reaction. Baron, I'm sorry, my dude, but there's no CPR invented. So, let's see.
Don't worry, just hit him hard enough with the hammer and he'll come back.
okay, I'm alive.
All of a sudden, a sensation grips your heart. There's something about her looking at you, and there's this faint smile, and you're like, oh.
Oh,
There's no going back.
Farron.
It's
Farron
love.
pushes you forward, and then walks off to the side in a not so subtle attempt to watch from a distance.
Circle just glares and like makes a shooing motion at Farron.
Farron gives a thumbs up and smiles. It still watches.
Ah, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
So-
I'm only half joking here.
The tiefling looks at you.
He won't follow you, but
Circle,
he's just
the
wishing you well
tiefling
as you
looks
go
at
off.
you and says, well, you're a bit early. About 3
Yeah,
hours or so.
I wasn't sure if I would find it in time. I'm still new to the area.
Well, at least you're early. Walk with me. And then she proceeds to walk the road that you were already walking.
The circle follows.
Farron, what are you gonna
Farron
do?
is left with a conundrum now.
Yeah.
If he
what-
goes back the way he came, he will be following them accidentally.
No.
Now
They,
he's
no,
left
no,
with
no,
a
no,
conundrum.
no. They went further south. You can head back north. Yeah.
Question: what is this location exactly?
Looking around immediately, you realize there's like a bunch of common homes as you see a bunch of people, mainly workers, coming out of the houses. Humans, Goliaths, dwarves, elves, some with tools, some, like, you realize that this is probably a place where a bunch of hardworking people live to do heavy manual labor.
I'm debating whether to start chaos or not. I'm gonna
You're gonna
choose the safe.
You're just gonna choose violence.
choose chaos. We will. I'm gonna see what leads to the impulse. 1 chaos here. 2 go back. Chaos here. All right. So seeing an opportunity to praise his god in terms of stories and so on like that, Farron will attempt to make conversation with the people around.
Roll me 3 persuasion checks. That's all I'm gonna ask. Oh god.
Fair.
You heard about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
And
Let me
during
tell
this process,
you
bud,
a story about viral.
I know.
That cutoff was great.
All right.
Anyway.
Oh, wait, why did? Hey, no, sorry, no, that was incorrect.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was. All right. 11, 10, and 21. No
Okay,
terrible
okay.
rolls, I'll tell you.
Okay, I'll tell you your consequences. But Circle. The path south is gonna be quiet unless you want to ask something over.
I think I still never got your name.
She takes a sharp breath and just says, Tella.
Sorry, Tella?
Tella.
Okay. I'll have to make sure to remember that. It's
Write
a
it down somewhere.
pleasure.
Your bio.
Oh my god, no. Jesus Christ, don't make this horrible. But yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Tella. thank you for the save when I first got here.
You're very much welcome. Where's my payment?
Problem is, I got here dead broke, so I'm still
No,
working
I'm
on
joking.
that part.
Listen, you nearly made yourself into a pancake. I'm not gonna charge you anything for. Technically, I did it for my own volition. I have a simple question. Just a simple, quick yes or no, if you can. Ever ridden a griffin before?
Once, and I was getting caught by quite the pretty girl. I mean, that counts, doesn't it?
Flattery won't get you anywhere. Second question: would you like to?
Sure.
There's a
Always try
there's
something new.
there's a smile. And yeah. I'm just gonna say this right now, my good people. Circle's gonna be preoccupied. So
Then I guess we wait until Farron gets back and then we continue.
Oh,
yeah.
how did your training go? Wait, where's Circle?
So
Dead.
no. So
The Paris and the glorious train.
no. So here's the thing. Let's cut back to the people by the gate. So, the gate, the Southern Olash gate, placed on top of an Imperial gate, about 200 feet wide. You can see about 100 people. There's a lot of traffic here. Gates is a massive construction of architectural prowess, and I look at the thing that Chad sent me, and I'm like, God, fucking that concentration. And basically a massive gate, pretty intimidating, pretty nice looking, quite a lot of guards, and it's peaceful, it's quiet. Nobody's seems to be bothering you. There's quite a few posters just placed on the wooden doors that goes to the towers, that goes basically up the gate, and basically on the walls, that basically says, by the order of Centisor and the local enforcement, passages north have been forbidden. Quite a lot of them, notifications. And as you kind of just stand around and do absolutely fucking nothing there, roll me everybody perception check. Okay, and now Farron,
Rolling surprisingly average today.
So Farron, you're gonna tell me something now. You gotta pick 3 topics. Any topic or a story, basically.
I'm back. So,
Hi, back.
shut up. What did I miss? Again.
Farron is picking stories of which to tell to the people.
Sorry, I'm mentally just tuned back in, got distracted. What's up?
Pick 3 stories.
Oh, pick 3 stories? Alright,
Yes.
easy, Alright, so of course I'm going to throw in the story of Deathhoof, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw in one of Trugmor's dragon battles, because you can't go wrong with those. And then I'm going to throw in one of Tarumak's stories.
And then the final one.
Oh, I thought that was 3.
Oh, okay. Okay. So basically, it's all quiet. Nothing catches attention for anybody. Anyway, for a good 10 minutes, and then you see Farron. The first 2 things that happen were basically you walking, following a passerby who seems kind of interested in telling these tales, beginning to last for like a few minutes, and then the third one was this elvish noblewoman that was wearing these scarlet robes, that at the beginning was doing her own business, but now was more puzzled about the story you're telling, the first story you're telling, and asking a bunch of questions and being very eager on it. And basically, about 10 minutes for the rest of the party, as you made it to the gate, you see Farron, accompanied by this elven lady, kind of just walk up to you. And Farron, you kind of just realize in your vision, fully concentrated on the lady, that you're kind of walking and you see your comrades in the background, I guess, as you approach it.
And you'll see here, that is how he cleverly hunted down the creature without even noticing its presence.
That is a remarkable story. But I see your companion's already here, so as she kind of goes into her purse, and then she just grabs you a gold coin, just checks you a golden coin, Farron.
Very appreciated.
And then she...
A good storyteller gets paid.
Fucking sellout.
Sellout.
At least he isn't having an ad between every story.
And this story was brought to you by Hermes.
Oh,
Want
no.
a break from the ads?
Oh, no! No. But now...
This story was brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Anyway,
For the new Macbeth.
Anyway, yeah. Your 7 are gathered by the gate.
Before anybody else asks, it's like, is he off doing independent studies now?
So, you see, I had decided that after intense training,
Great, we'll
that
keep
he
going.
needed some special training for an independence. So I sent him off on a glorious single adventure, which I will tell you in great detail later.
Okay.
Well then,
not.
let us get going then.
Okay. You're heading down the road, looking to the southeast. You basically see a slow decline, and you can probably see like 100 miles in front of you, just looking downwards. Walking for an hour, and then eventually taking the north as instructed by the owl. Somewhere around this time, it is noon. And before you descend from the road up the north and try to look for this mysterious infestation of trees, roots, and whatnot, let's go quickly back to Sergal. Sergal. The conversation was pretty simple, quick. And you make it eventually after an additional 40 minutes of you just mainly skulking in silence as you're walking. You made it to what you can see are the stables that would be fit of the griffins, as you see about 30 of them in their own little places in the stables, caulking and spurring, some trying to get out. As all of a sudden, there is a sharp whistle and a hand on your shoulders as you walk into the stables, just literally 10 feet. And then Tella looks at you, Sergal, and says, "Are you ready?"
Sergal, aptly a little nervous after his last endeavor above the clouds, he grins as best he can and says, "As I'll ever be." After you?
She shakes her head. Oh, no, 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 not after me, after you. As all of a sudden, she whistles sharply and yells out a name. Lamb. Where is it? Where is it? Give me a second.
Oh, is she calling me?
You wish.
Oh, not a lamb.
Give me a second. I'm just. Oh, found it.
Calling Oscar.
Found it. Give me a second. Where is it? There is a sudden massive thud. And then you hear I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
As
is this a hold on 1 second. Is this a targeted effect or
targeted.
general like AoE? Targeted. Okay.
As
1
all
second.
of a
Let me-
sudden you see this 8-foot tall griffin with a wingspan of like 20 or so feet charge through this table at both of you.
All right, I can add my shield bonus to any dexterity saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful effect that targets only me.
Okay.
So,
Ooh. You get out of the way slightly, but you realize the griffin immediately stops by both of you as like an obedient dog, but it's terrifying as you realize its beak is basically almost the size of half your head. If it pecks you once in the head, you're probably gone.
nice doggy.
Nice doggy. Well, this is Lamb, as Stella tells you. This is one of the softest and calmest of the griffins, and let's see if you can ride it. As all of a sudden she whistles, and the griffin stares at you, Circle. I would like you to roll me 3 animal handling checks.
All right. I knew I
Anyway,
should have taken animal handling.
Fucking dies.
anyway,
It's bitten.
back to the group heading into the woods. Roll me a d10, one of you there.
Who's after me?
Yes. Yes.
Karen, I'd say.
Hello there.
Is Farron with us or?
Yeah,
I
Farron
am.
came?
We have a
Yes,
3.
returned.
Okay.
Oh!
Here. Farron it is.
Okay, give me a second. Oh boy. Ow!
Okay,
Ow,
You
ow.
fucked up.
Shut up. Give me a
I'm
second.
popping off. He's cracked. He's cracked.
He's cracked. Shut up. Just memorize. Just memorize the what's it called?
It's like riding a horse but fly.
Yeah. So, give me a second. I'm just gonna make sure that it's correct. Is it correct? Let's see. Yeah. So memorize the numbers, Farron.
All right.
Not Farron. Circle. I'm sorry. I'm just
Yeah,
stupid.
I will.
Oh.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm stupid. Anyway, give me a second.
Proceeds to copy them into my
Yeah.
my
Give me
notes.
a second. So, everybody in the forest, as you've been heading there for a good like 40 minutes, perception check. As interesting stuff might happen almost immediately.
Farron's a bit disconnected from the situation and is writing up a blueprint. I'll pass up with a perception check.
That seems wrong. That seems very wrong.
See,
Yeah, Rock. You might have forgotten a critical part of your.
a critical,
Hey, still pretty good.
you want to say a critical roll, smiley face?
God, wait,
Hedwig is
blind.
busy prancing.
Anyway, let's see. I'm just gonna. Yeah. So it's pretty.
Farron's helping me with the paperwork. Not Farron,
So-
Chadwick's helping me with the
So
blueprint.
it's pretty peaceful, pretty calm, pretty good. Dagger, you didn't roll it. You just rolled a 20 plus free, not a D20.
Yeah.
Rolled again. He got a
He
19.
repeated it.
Oh, did he? Nice. So let's see. Britt, Dagger, Nathan. Carrick is just, going for about an hour. It's normal, foresty. Essentially, or what you assume is a forest. Just a thick forest with occasional boulders, hills, and whatnot. And about 50 minutes in, Britt, Sylvie, Nathan, Dagger, you notice these bright bluish dots in the leaves and in the branches and then in the bark itself. These like small, minuscule, like smaller than a like imprint of a thumb.
Would it be fair to assume that this is what we are meant to collect?
Well, here's the thing. You just kind of look at it, and it's kind of interesting, but also, Nathan and Sylvie, you also see some roots that are sprouting out of the trees, by the trees, with some dots as well. And as you kind of observe everything, you see that some of the roots that you saw previously with some distinct spots, the spots are gone. There used to be something there, a root or so, ridden with spots, but the spots all of a sudden vanish. And he knows that.
This.
I will go and poke the blue spots with a smaller twig. Just to make sure it doesn't explode.
You poke it.
Doesn't explode, but it pokes back.
You poke it. There is no explosion. It seems to be just this, like in like dark brown bark. There's this like almost bright blue dots, and you poke it, and it just looks. It has the texture of the wood. It's nothing different.
It's
And-
just shiny wood.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you would assume somebody
I'm going
like
to knock on the wood.
it's barky. It's full. Doesn't sound like it's off the usual what a tree would sound.
All right.
Sounds tree-like.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay,
No.
you know what? Britt's
And
gonna
now for
do
the
it to
fun
her
part.
divine sense.
and I'm going to do detect magic.
Ooh.
I love being a what do you call myself again? A furbog. Yes.
Well. Well. What you basically sense. Well, first of all, Britt, you sense absolutely nothing. Dagger, on the other hand, all those spots reek, like individual spots, not the tree itself, reek of magic. Reeks of evocation and conjuration magic.
Evocation and conjuration magic.
Really? Magical disease then.
Indeed. If anybody has a means to collect it before it fades. Well, if it fades, seems more like. I will see if I can dislodge a piece of glowing bark.
As you dislodge the piece, you hear just a sharp chunk as the bark, gets loose. And as you grab the bark, there's nothing on the bark anymore except for bark. There's no spot or anything.
Can I make a nature check on how to get it on? Like, to procure it?
Roll me a nature check if you try to figure out a way. What is?
Yeah, I'll throw my hat in the ring on this one since, family of druids.
Meanwhile, you're doing that. Mind if I check if there's a source since detect magic lasts for 10 minutes?
Basically, the tree line. Even though you don't see somewhere, the trees at some place are just covered with dots. Remember once in a while, and you can see the evocation conjuration magic. Anything else you wish to do?
So there's no set line. It's just
Nope.
polka dot over
Yeah,
here and there.
it's all over the place.
Okay. And here I was hoping it was some kind of barrier. My knowledge on magic is thin. Remind me the use of evocation and conjuration. If anybody has the answers. Looks at Nathan. And Sylvie.
Oh boy.
What, me to this?
Oh no, you seem like the most magic type.
Do I have to roll like Arcana? Or do I just know it?
Just roll me Arcana, I guess.
Same as my nature, so it's probably not going to be great.
Yarok, anything you want to do?
Nope.
I also asked Nathan.
I mean, out of character, I know the answer, but
Yeah, but besides
I don't
anything,
think Kara would have any idea. Knows.
no. Like you see weird trees. Anything? Any god intervention?
I don't think so. I don't know. Weird trees is not quite enough.
Okay.
More of the Feywild than gods.
Actually, there is something I'd like to check out. Are the trees affected by the spots look worse for wear than the others without them?
No, everything looks the same. Yeah, which is odd.
Okay, so it's...
Actually, on the off chance here, can I make a religion check just for the hell of it?
Sure, roll me a religion check.
Just for the meme that this might actually be the one time you actually have to interpret something from the gods from this.
Man, that'd be funny.
One time as a group of paladins.
The one time.
One time, huh?
Farron glances up from the papers, takes a closer look at the
Okay.
any religious significance, any
Let's see.
stories, any.
Oh God. With the 70. Okay. So Nathan, of course, you know the conjuration magic, so you can tell as much as you know. You basically know that what conjuration is. Religious stories about these kinds of things. You don't know the specifics. You don't know the specific stories off the top of your head, but it always has to do something with the fae and trickery and all kinds of bullshit.
See, Farron rubs his chin. I hate plants because they always have to do something with the fae. Think about it. Stupid. Don't like their magic. Too tricksy for my sake.
Looks intently at Farron, with arms crossed.
Farron doesn't like fae magic. It's scary.
Scary.
For a moment, I actually thought that you were going to say something less tasteful than the magic.
Okay. Yeah.
But
There's.
with that said, I mean, if this magic is something to do with the Fae, and by my eyes it might be, you could look into it a little bit more. From that direction.
Oh boy. Ay. So, any any conclusions?
I will compel duel the tree. No, I'm not. No.
It
no.
begins.
I mean, you can always wander around. You just see these, I guess.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna see if I can follow a pattern.
Okay.
Maybe one shines brighter than the other, closer to another thing.
Roll me investigation check.
It's for
I
the
would
fun
be
of it. I
asking for
want
help though. It's just because I'm shit.
I want to try something. Assuming my current equipment, the closest thing to a small carving knife I have is a great sword, right? Sorry, a long sword.
Yeah.
Well darn.
So yeah, basically just using a long sword to carve a few simple lines into a tree.
Uh-huh.
This would count as damaging the tree, right?
Ah.
I'm not cutting off the pieces. I'm just like cutting notches into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I did rip a piece of bark earlier.
I want to try to purposefully rip open that tree with Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Necrotic magic affecting already existing wounds.
Okay, all of a sudden, as you cast a spell, you cast it, and all of a sudden the wound widens 5 times the size, and of course, the tree immediately discolors around this wound. All of a sudden, the green leaves start to slowly fall one by one, and a good half a minute later, half the tree's leaves have fallen, and you see. Also, I'm guessing you're targeted one with spots, right? Yeah. All the spots disappear.
Good and bad news. I did not find a way to remove a piece, but I found a way to cure it.
You call that curing?
Well, the tree's not affected anymore.
No, it's
I don't think we're being paid to cure them. Could you do the opposite?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, what would happen if we just pulled the whole damn tree out?
Is one tree enough to cover 7 bags?
I mean,
I'll hold one bagged up to the edge of the tree.
maybe it is a natural feature, and we can just bring the entire tree or some saplings. Maybe how about that? Ooh, yes, Tap's head. We just
Eric has
take
a good
some
idea.
seeds, dig a bucket of dirt.
Yeah, what's up?
Then they can grow their own spots.
Just grab an all pre-existing small tree.
Well, here's the thing about it, right? You do. Oh, why? Okay. Dagger, a good boy. You do find a pattern using especially detect magic.
Nice.
In a distance, somewhere a bit more northeast, you spot different colors. In the mix of the blue, there's also white, orange, and red spots on trees. Evocation, divination, abjuration, enchantment magics softly leaking through the spots.
This. Just a moment. I will relay this to the party, and just a second, the dog.
Dog? I don't remember.
Okay,
having a dog.
so I will say, this looks more like magic residue. How about we go further in, see if we can find more? I
We'll
asked the
find
party.
something more.
Risky, but there's not a whole lot of choice we have at this point. I say let's go.
Deeper into the forest then.
Deeper into the forest. Everybody roll perception, baby.
I'm just so sorry because the dog is barking in the background, so I'll mute most of the time. And when I stop talking, he actually stops barking.
Nice one,
And
Sylvie.
natural 20. Woo!
Oof.
Red's blind.
Sorry, I missed. What were we rolling?
A branch came out of nowhere.
Perception.
Give me a second.
I got some pollen on my glasses. Hold on.
Okay, just making sure this is what.
Gummies.
Oh God.
Say anything.
Give me a second. So, my good people, it is time for roll 20.
Oh no.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
Why Mario Kart?
20.
So, if you go to roll 20, everybody, we got some battle encounters to do.
Yay! Stab.
As
Yay.
yeah.
Chopper.
Yeah. So you're heading for the south. So...
Get to the woods. The woods are infected.
Okay, shut it.
Okay, fine.
So, going through the woods, you realize, of course, you all of a sudden spot everybody. That there are different spots of different colorations. Bright, unusual, unnatural, sickeningly bright. Heading about 5-6 minutes, there are no longer spots but like streaks, like somebody raked through a root, a leaf, marked with all sorts of magic, and the magic is of course leaking. Eventually, you find this giant fucking tree in the center. But before you take another step, as you're all heading from the south of this encounter map. Oh yeah. Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna just quickly. Yeah, I should not flip pages. Yoinked?
I think I'm lagging.
Yeah. Okay. So, technically, you are of the south. Try to figure out what you do. So why is this not? Ooh, shit. Okay. Can everybody control their things?
I'm
Yeah.
kind of lagging severely.
You shouldn't.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay, I'm audible, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, my computer is being a bitch. Maybe it's roll 20, just killing me right now.
Anyway.
Yeah, nothing's responding.
What
So-
you so what you basically see in the center is a giant ass fucking tree, right? It's quite apparent. Basically more of this gleaming arcane or whatever corruption than tree. But majority of you essentially everybody except for Brit notices that it's not a singular tree, but a conglomerate of something
no.
else. Damn, okay, give me a second.
Dat was bak 1, het is
Yeah,
crashed.
give me a second.
Oh man.
Yeah, give me a second. Why can I not? Give me a second. Did I forget how to use this thing again? God damn it.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh yeah, you technically should see this, right? This in the
Say
middle.
what? There's
I mean,
like
yeah,
9 things in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
Nice
we can
one.
see your little circle too when you're doing that.
yeah.
But
So yeah, you basically see 9 fused up tree and something together, each individually, I guess, emanating their own different spots, clustered up into this tree in quotation marks. What would you like to do?
I looked at Britt. But permission to engage. Looks like we found our target.
Can I cast Detect Good and Evil?
You can't detect good and evil. There is no good or evil about this place. Nothing from the tree or its surroundings.
Baron is still looking at Britt for confirmation.
Well, they don't seem to be doing anything. You find it is a bit odd that this kind of thing has happened, though.
I point to Karak. Don't do anything this time. He like a flashback of last time.
Like puts hands up. Yeah.
I'm not sure what to make of this.
I mean, it went well last time.
Yes, but we don't know how they will react.
Carrick like kicks stone, grumbles.
Well,
You go
no
talk
reason.
with them.
Should we at least try to see if what?
You see Farron's eye twitch as the idea of trying to negotiate with trees passes through his head.
We don't negotiate
Alright.
with terrorists.
We don't negotiate with trees, only rocks. He
I
leans
can
in
confirm
to check.
trees are very stuck in their ways.
Oh god.
All right,
Rooted
how about
opinions.
this? We form up in formation, as we should. But you say hello, and if it attacks, me Chadwick kill.
You want to approach them in battle formation non-threateningly,
Yes.
with axes raised.
No. You could keep the weapons down until they attack.
We don't have any axes. This would be long swords and hammers.
Axes would be useful in this battle. Good thinking, Korok.
That.
Oh god.
But
Yes.
yeah, no, he looks
Form
at.
up.
He looks.
Everyone form up. I'll try and talk to them. And we'll see what happens.
Form up.
All right. Yep. I look to both good old Karak and Dagger. All right, you two, you're midline for the moment. Points to Sylvie, and Nathan. I'm sorry, name struggle. You two, backline. Me and Chadwick will act as the counter-offensive if things get tight for Brett.
I'm back. Okay, what's the tactic?
We're forming up,
you
and
just-
I'm gonna try and talk to him.
Oh,
And
we're doing
I'm
the
holding
talking
my
thing again?
action with
So,
Chadwick to move forward for.
So
It's
what happens is as you're having this discussion, all of a sudden you hear this cluttering from the tree as one of these
For,
part just kind of slinks down from the tree, just drops. It stands about 6 foot tall, staring at all of you, and then proceeds to just wander.
Tree child.
Also, this one is decked out with red spots.
That's not good. We can't let that spread.
As it begins to just casually move.
Cannot allow gender reveals to become a thing.
Nature has
I speak
overgrown.
I look over at Brit. Brit, I don't think we should let it go. Permission to stop.
I want to
But
get
it's
its
so
attention.
cute.
Huh? Excuse
Well, then
me.
go.
This is not good.
Excuse, wait, you just gonna say excuse me?
Yep.
Brit, I have seen this
The
before.
the tree
Then what is it? Tell me.
the tree looks at you
Not good.
and begins to just casually walk to you, step by step. Just this
Insight
very
check.
insight check. Okay, roll.
Whether it's going to attack or not.
I'm
It's
I'm
very
preparing
simple.
my defenses.
This is, I mean, what is everybody doing? It's kind of just approaches
Yeah,
you.
I'm
Brett.
ready for attack. I'm holding action to attack. I'm deciding to
It's-
just whether to
it's-
attack before it swings or not.
It's staring at you.
Do you remember the cavern when he took too much time?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Okay.
I got its
Oh,
attention.
Okay. What you realize, fair. What you realize, as it's approaching slowly, you, the red dots around it and the slashes become more and more intense. This is trouble.
With that said, I say Chadwick, it's changing. I don't like it. Move.
It's kind of just walks up to Brett and stares as the red around it starts to glow. What would you like to do, Brett?
Chadwick, if you have no objections, we're making a bit of distance here.
I can't move
Yep.
my character.
Oh wait, give me a
Hold
second. Oh, yeah, because Chadwick when. Okay, give me a second. Wait,
Technically,
Chadwick.
you're
Yeah.
in charge of my legs.
Give
not
me a
vice versa.
second. Give me a second. Not copy. Edit
We should
Chadwick.
probably attack it instead of,
Wait, why can I not edit it?
talking.
Oh yeah, Chadwick.
Your character knows something that my character wouldn't. You
Did-
need to let her know about.
He
well.
did.
God.
He said, "I know these. These are dangerous and bad." And
Yes!
he gave all the information you need.
So, Brett, are you just gonna stare as it stares at you?
No.
What you gonna do?
When you say it approaches, Eric,
It-
is it like
it's-
casually walking,
No,
or is it
it's like
running?
no, it's like sloppily, it's sloppily, step by step walks towards you, and then you see the red stuff around just starts begin to glow brighter and brighter, and just looks at Brit looking down.
I'm excited.
I'm preparing my dodge action, by the way, while this is happening.
Okay,
Friend or foe?
it just stares at you. The redness begins to glow. What is everybody doing?
It's
casting
from
bless.
social anxiety.
I'm going
so
to
excited.
go right next to it and attack it with my maul because this is stupid.
Thank you.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Anyways, where's my thing? There's my
He's
thing.
tilted.
As I
Hey,
state, that is-
Dagger's character is both literally tilted and metaphorically tilted.
I'm not the one you need to be worried about.
Okay, so, okay, that's. Why did I put that over here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2.
Now, my good people, now you will realize what kind of cruel DM you might have. Oh, it's an actual hit. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, fuck you.
So roll damage.
Okay, so that is a.
Ow! 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 Ah, my throat. Ouch. Okay, let me just read a little something before. Okay. I think.
Give me a
I
second.
can do that as a bonus session. Okay, that's for next time.
Give me a.
So, the end screen. I have to switch screens. I hate that. Okay.
Jesus Christ, okay.
1, 2, 2d6 plus 4. That's an 8, and as a bonus action, I will use my pretty little thing called Thunderous Smite. I think the next melee weapon hit, so not this one.
Oh, in that case, let's see. It's gonna try to hit you back as it was holding an action. Oh, that's a 21.
Of course it hits. I don't have
Dagger.
the armor.
Dagger.
Yes.
You gonna be dealt. Give me a second. 64 and plus. Oh god damn it! No, that's bad. That's bad. Give me a second. I can't work anymore. Give me a second. It does 8 bludgeoning and radiant damage. And roll me a strength saving throw. It's a contested one, as it also grapples you or attempts to grapple.
Add plus 1d4 to it because you're blessed.
Okay. So I'll do this. Do I have to roll the bless beforehand or?
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. I'll roll the bless beforehand. So that's a +1. Okay. Now. D20 plus strength save?
Yes.
Okay. So that's +4. Oh, dang! Fuck you, Iraxis, I guess.
Okay. So,
25.
everybody roll initiative as it punched you after you punched it. It tried to grapple you, but it didn't. All of a sudden you hear a cackling from the tree as all the runes begin to blaze heavily and fire starts pouring out. Everybody, initiative!
Rolled 1 in initiative.
As now you see from the tree, all of them start to slink off.
Oh no, not the Leshen again.
No, these are not the Leshen.
I know. That's just what Sergal said.
It's not the Leshen though. Oy.
Is Discord having a heart attack for anyone else right now?
I mean, I see 2 nat 20s. Why do you complain?
No, like. Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
hi.
It's working for us.
Yeah, it's working fine over
Are you
here.
watching this? Are you watching the stream too?
No.
No.
My Discord is currently maxing out my CPU, and I have no idea why.
Just fucking shut it down and reload
Shut down
it.
Discord, yeah, end the task, and then get back over here.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, but he also got a nat 20 on his initiative.
Alright.
Okay, roll initiative, everybody. Roll initiative, everybody.
Then, well, do you know what goes before a nat 20? A free action. I'm gonna free action.
No. Everybody else rolled initiative because Chadwick and Brittle rolled.
did.
Oh wait.
Yeah, we did. I rolled in that
okay.
one on initiative.
Give me a second. Oh god, it's so high up. Okay, so 1, 23, 22, 19, 13.
Figures. As soon as we get combat, Nathan's having troubles.
Yeah. 11, 18, and then 9. Okay, I love the fact that the trees are gonna be literally the last. So,
Oh really?
yeah. Well, semi-last. You're gonna be the last one actually. So, you attacked it, you missed it, but you also took 8 points of stuff. So remember that. Karok, my good sir, Karok. The treants are active. All of them slipped off the tree, and they're all glowing in different runes, and they're look quite intimidating. What would you like to do?
Cool. Okay, well, let's start off doing something clever. Let's do Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
The +2 AC. Is this one still alive? Yeah, it is.
It is. Everyone's.
I just
still...
dealt 8.
I mean, yeah, let's go for that then. Let's try it. I will try to bonk it on the head.
Okay, roll to hit.
Please, bonk it.
18, that's a hit.
Damage. Sorry, second. Yeah, stop.
Please.
Fucking
You hit it. Anything else? Okay.
No, because that was my action, moving, attacking, and then the bonus action for the spell. So I'm done. I'm doing.
As you impacted it, you just hear this meaty thunk, or I guess roofy thunk against it as quite a bit of its frame just almost splits in half, but it still gets stitched by threads in the middle. And you see the very inside of this strength is just pure fire, this arcane fire. Barely alive, but still holding on. Nathan, glad that you can make it. You're up. What would you like to do?
kill it with fire.
I mentioned before that the bless is already active, so holding the concentration on that, and otherwise, I assume combat has broken up.
Yes.
Broken up.
Yeah. Oh wait, did you roll initiative? Yes, you did. You rolled.
I did.
22. Yeah. So you're up now. Karok hit.
Okay.
Karok hit this individual right here, and it's barely holding on alive.
Let's try to end it then. I would like it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Whom?
That thing that Karok just hit.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Okay.
My Discord is still running at like 8 FPS, and I have no idea why.
Natural 1. It fucking fails.
Nice.
1 second. Once dice roll loads in, I will be able to roll damage. It will be necrotic damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Literally. I'm right now seeing the message that you are rolling a nat 1.
Oh god. Yeah, it is having a thing.
So I'm not the only one experiencing this.
Okay. Even though you rolled 4, all of a sudden the flames inside die down as the tree just gets cut in half, and it is no longer alive. It is dead. Dead body.
Very well. 1 down. Other than that, nothing else I can do this turn.
Okay. Sylvie, you're up. What would you like to do?
Just 1 moment. Okay. So, she is going to move her full movement speed over. And then I would like to use a bonus action to hide.
Roll me a stealth check. Wait a minute.
Interesting. But actually, no, she's backline. That actually makes sense. That makes sense. Take that back.
Give me a sec.
Nah.
I'm also back.
Wait a minute, hold up. Don't you... Oh, yeah. Okay, it's fine.
Isn't Sylvie a little too far? No?
No. Okay.
Okay.
If you are forgetting, there are more of them.
So, what would you like to...
Yes.
Anything else? As you're definitely not hidden. You just ran up to a tree and tried to hide.
Yeah, it's hard to hide with the horns.
Uh-huh.
Nope, nothing for this turn.
Okay, give me a second. Okay. In that case, Chad, you're up.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm charging.
Charging, okay. Well, Farron, you're gonna be with him.
Yep.
Let's see. 40 feet would put me right there. I'm risking.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm with it once again.
That is not an advantageous position.
No.
For me, it is.
Wait.
For me.
Hold up.
2 opportunities. To
Yes,
attack.
2 opportunity attacks. Let's see. Well, here's the thing. I guess, yeah, both of them were gonna try to hit you, so let's see. Chadwick, 14,
Miss.
and,
Nope, that's redirected towards me.
oh,
Miss.
24.
Alright, 24, I think that hits. I
Okay.
Don't get my,
Yeah, give me a second,
see
D4
here.
plus...
Okay, no, wait, Chadwick, impose disadvantage on that.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
Roll again.
Reaction.
16.
Misses.
Shit. So basically, they try to grab you, but all of a sudden you just fucking whoosh past and they delay the animation grapple. Anyway, you're here now.
And
Chadwick.
with that,
You
I
know
will
Action.
channel divinity.
Can
In
you
around
hold that
with my
until
sword.
after my...
Oh, yeah.
Because then I,
I
can
will-
help you.
Okay. I will channel divinity and hold my attack until his turn.
Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but okay. Speaking of out of turn, Farron, you're up.
Perfect. Alright, I use my bonus action to cast Shield of Fate on myself, and use my action to help Chadwick's attack.
Okay.
With that, Chadwick's attack goes off.
What's the attack?
The AoE.
Yeah.
That's my
That's the
AoE
attack.
swing. So, one sec.
Yeah.
That is...
You got Bless and a help action.
Alright, bless and a help
You
action.
need a really high attack roll to make a difference here.
Yes, we do.
And it needs to hit.
Sweats.
This is
Let
a
me-
gamble. This is a gamble.
This is a
'cause
gamble.
all
This
the-
is a gamble, alright.
all treants are looking at you.
Alright,
The
one
beginning of
sec.
the battle is the best time to do this.
Okay, but just make sure you run back towards here.
I don't think they can. I don't think they can.
No.
All in.
Ooh.
20!
20 hits.
Oh! That's
How-
a really high AC then. They have 19 AC!
I'm pretty sure 18 hit last time.
Yeah, it's slower than
Okay,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
just
Okay, either way.
yeah.
Ooh, this is a lot of enemies, and they have decent AC and good to hit. This is
Okay.
risky for us.
So how much damage? Also, what's the range?
10 feet from me.
let's see.
10 feet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 would they get hit.
Alright.
That's pretty good.
And I will dump my divine smite into that because I'm here.
Can it? Does divines? I think divine smite can only be afflicted to one target, not all.
Oh, can it? Shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's like multiplying smite to many people
Yeah.
instead of just hitting one person
True.
big is kind of
Decide which one wants to
Okay.
get smit. Which one do you hate more?
Make
How
an
about the
opening
one
for us to
that-
get out of here.
I was gonna
Smote 'em.
say.
Smote him.
Okay, in that case, roll
You
damage.
can make a break.
So that would be 12 damage to all of them. And then divine smite would be another 2d8, was it?
Yes,
I roll the 2d8 separately.
he did.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay, let's go.
So fuck that guy in particular.
Literally.
And
Okay.
that is going to be this guy right here.
Okay. Oh, this one. Okay. So this one. Okay. So there's a sudden, I guess, a thunderous crash as all of a sudden all of these fuckers right here get blown out a bit by bits by piece. But this one in particular, you're like, nah, dude, and it just evaporates as the upper half of it just disintegrates. The lower half just plumps to the ground, dead.
Let's go.
All right, guys, I took the initiative. Follow through.
Okay, Farron, that's your end of your turn, right?
Yep, my turn's over too.
Brit, you're up.
Should I?
That's what.
Just one thing. Do I stay back and protect the smushies?
Rog the
Yeah.
Rog the dagger, the ever loving guardian. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Brit, you're up.
Unless Brett's gonna charge in.
Careful. I'd be really careful.
Well, Brett's just gonna come right here and pick up this one.
Okay.
Try and get this bad boy here and attack
Roll.
this one. Okay.
You do have bless. Don't forget.
This one that you have is dotted with blue spots.
Uh-oh. They are different types.
Yeah, there are, baby.
Oh my god, we're fighting the EVs of trees.
Jesus Christ.
Treevies, you could say.
Oh shit.
That's a mess.
Wait, hold up. He didn't add the bless to it.
Oh yeah, okay.
But he has to get high on this bless if he wants to hit.
He needs a plus.
No,
Yeah.
man.
It's a mess. You just
Britt,
swing.
Britt, this is not a good position for you to be in.
Anything else, Brit?
Britt.
What do I have? Just a second here.
Let's be reminded that blue is either conjuration or evocation.
All right, there's different Smart. Big brain.
The one here was probably something with fireball in it.
Oh, you're right. Duh. Well, I mean, maybe. That's a higher
Anyway,
level spell,
Brit,
but,
anything else?
Firebolt, probably.
That's about all I can do. at this
Okay,
point.
the tree's turn. So, what's gonna happen is this tree at the start, it wasn't even looking at you. Why can't I click it anymore? This tree wasn't looking at you, so it's gonna run toward Chadwick. So, attack opportunity.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because it was basically most of them were shook by the fact that the damage was dealt, so they're gonna run after it.
Come on, Hammer, don't kill her.
Ooh,
Yay!
You keep forgetting
damage!
to add bless, though. Doesn't matter at this point, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't matter at that point.
Just gonna say, for the smushies, can we all advance towards the trees so I can still have my protection on you guys?
Okay,
Nice.
this tree, as it kind of goes, takes a step. You just take a step closer and just whack it, and it's dead. It's like hitting a very old chunk of wood. Just crashes down, just gets destroyed. But
All right, but the rest...
yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then of course, my boy Brit, 1 and 2. So, for Chadwick, there's gonna be 2 rolls against you and 2 rolls against
Nope,
Farron.
direct them towards me.
Oh God.
Mountain combatant. They're all me.
Okay, so it's gonna be in total 8 attacks against you.
Screams internally.
All
right,
what's your
none
EC?
of those hit.
What your EC is
My
22?
AC is 24.
Oh my fucking
Oh wait,
god.
one. I think. No, none hit.
None.
They're
You did shield of fit.
Nice.
Oh,
fair.
Oh.
And his tin can armor. It's just.
Wait a second. Is your AC 24 normally or with?
No,
with
shield,
the-
shield,
I
with
have
shield.
shield on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Brett, 2 of them are gonna multi-attack on your ass. Let's see.
And
Well, 23 I assume hits. right?
Does it?
Yeah,
that-
just hits. Or-
Okay, and roll me
We'll
strength. Okay, 6 points of bludgeoning and cold damage. But
Elemental.
roll me a strength saving throw, a contested one. 8. Oh god. Yeah, you're not. You're like, ew, get the fuck away from me.
Ooh, hug!
You
I
stinky.
get to grapple.
Avoid 6. Yeah.
We
Technically,
just met. You got to buy me a drink first.
technically, that's the round from the tree ends. Dagger. Yes,
Yay.
you're up.
Okay, so I'm definitely moving in because the squishies are safe, and honestly,
yeah.
I'm worried about Brit.
Yeah, so basically these two by Brit are full HP. The ones by Farron are basically torn a bit, quite a bit actually.
Yeah. 10, 20, 25. Now on physical attacks, they're gonna have disadvantage on you. on one of my reactions, of course.
So
So now I'm going to try and hit it.
Okay.
This one over here, the one in front of me.
okay.
Let's see if I can. The 20 plus 6. Please.
Okay.
Yes!
Yeah, that's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, since I have my Thunderous Smite as well. Okay, so that would be. Okay, so. Okay.
Well, they all took a bunch of damage.
Yeah, no,
all-
not those.
Yeah,
ones.
all those by
Oh,
by Chadwick and Farron, they took the damage from the smite.
So,
or
with
Chadwick.
a Thunderous Smite, that equals to. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4d6s plus 4. Let's fucking go.
Oh god, you basically cut it in half, and two sides of it just flung to the one and to the other side.
With my hammer, it was just so strong.
Yeah.
It split in half.
It just it goes just gets destroyed.
You know this shape that animals that basically become roadkill take, where there's like this one piece in the middle just missing? That tree.
Question. Just one thing before. Britt, what's your AC again?
22.
Okay, never mind then. I don't need to do that, so I can keep on my thunder.
Anyway, anything else?
Let me check real quick if I can do this. No, or I'm gonna have to drop my
Karok,
wounds as concentration.
my boy, you're up. Top of the
wait,
round.
no.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry, are you done?
Yeah,
Okay, question for those who use magic usually. So, I have Thunderous Smite, which is concentration. Can I just go with the Cure Wound, or does that cancel my Thunderous Smite?
it does cancel.
You
it.
can only have one concentration going at a time.
Okay.
Cure wound shouldn't break
It's-
concentration.
Okay, what is it then?
It's just a single spell. It's an
It's
instant
the-
spell.
It's an instant healing spell.
So, Araxis, your verdict, does it or does it not?
Healing word or cure wounds? What's the spell?
Cure Wounds.
It does.
Okay, I won't then. You continue.
Wait, doesn't Thunder Smite end after you hit with an attack?
No, it's concentration for 1 minute.
Okay. Anyway, Karok, you're up.
Until you hit him with
Who's
an
still
Okay.
alive at this point?
Well, there's 5 targets here.
Okay, that's all right. I thought it was one of them.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, let me sure I'll go for this one.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yes, we're not nothing Actually, hang on. I can do a brain hurt. No, hang on.
Oh,
Me on a
1
daily
second. I
basis,
just got to check
brain
if I
hurt.
prepared something. Yes, I did. Okay. As a bonus action, I will cast Hunter's Mark on this one,
Ooh.
and then I'll attack.
Okay, let's go.
Squeeze me.
That's
20 to hit.
that's a hit. All damage.
Roll damage.
Dun dun dun.
And then also 1d6. What's this? Oh, no, 6. So that is 9.
You carve it up, but it's still standing. In that case, if that's the end of your turn, Nathan, what would you like to do?
Continuing in the pattern of the rest of the team, advancing a bit further, but still staying behind the rest of the troop. Since unexpectedly that guy is still alive, and Farron seems to be capable of handling, I'll try my best to dispose of him. I need him to make a wisdom saving throw as well. I'm sticking to the backlines.
16.
That actually beats it, so no damage for him.
Yeah. In that case, speaking of beating stuff up, Sylvie, you're up.
Referring to her beating or her getting beat?
I don't know what she's gonna do.
Safe at the
Hopefully
moment,
beating
so
up.
we're about to see.
Just saying, as long as you're within 5 feet of me, they have disadvantage on you if they attack you.
Damn well hope she's advancing too far.
Dang. Looks like I can only get one of them. All right.
What are you trying
I'll
to
try.
do?
I'm gonna go right here next to Karak, and I'm going to attempt a channel divinity nature's wrath.
Oof. Jesus Christ. Okay.
So
You made nature angry, trees.
I know.
And the
make a
goat is
strength-
hungry.
Make a strength or dexterity, their choice, saving throw.
I guess, strength saving. 15.
They make it. Dang it.
Hey!
All right. Then I'm going to do bonus action divine smite, or no, searing smite, and wait for my next turn to smite it.
Okay, in that case, Chadwick, you're surrounded by 4 angry treants.
We're just surrounded by future targets. I don't know what you're talking about.
Target-rich environment. Let's go.
You're nuts.
Yeah,
I'm not stuck
you know
in
how
here
it
with
goes.
you. You're stuck in here with me.
I love that Nathan's just all the way out there alone.
Because I'm supposed to be backline with you. I don't know what you're doing at the front line.
My channel divinity says 10 feet, so I
That's
have to
your
be within
problem.
10 feet.
That's definitely a you problem.
Anyway,
Sad.
what would you like to do, Chadwick?
Just roll the punches for it.
That's gonna be a 20 to hit, 8
Okay.
damage to this guy right here.
It's barely holding by a twig.
Fuck it, smiting 2 then.
You don't need to roll damage. It's just it's like still standing, trying to grab. You just smite it, just splits in half, falls over, dead. There's 3, or actually 4 left. So, anything else, Chad?
That's all I got for now.
Farron, you're up. What would you like to do?
Hello, I would like to smack.
Okay, which one?
This guy
Let me
right
smack.
here.
Okay. Roll the
Um,
hit.
And yeah, okay, all right. Let's see, I just need to double check my modifier. Normally, I just help Chadwick attack. It's actually attacking myself, Nani. All right. Well, thanks. Because I will need it. Ooh. Spicy.
Ooh. Yeah. Roll damage.
Yeah, and I'm smiting, regardless.
Okay.
All right, and this is gonna be spicy. All right. 17.
Oh, fucking destroyed.
All right, channel divinity power. I now give myself temporary HP.
Okay.
That means 2d8 plus.
Anything else?
2d. I think that's it. So I'll just roll this healing. The next person can go.
Okay.
I need to
Reaction.
add
I'm sorry, but I have a stupid thing to say. Should we capture one?
No.
In that case. Oh shoot! I forgot one thing. I forgot to bring in Arbor to this fight. I'll just say he went for a piss break. Anyway, Britt, you're up. What would you like to do?
Give me just half a second. And of spell slots do we have? Just the first. Alright. Oh, looks like we're ganging up on one of them.
Definitely. Definitely.
Well then, let us attack it. It is hit. Hammer.
That's a hit.
No.
Oh wait, no, that's
That
not
is
it.
it?
I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm
no,
sorry.
That's what I was saying.
That's not.
It still has the
sorry.
plus on me? Or
Yes,
not?
you do.
You do technically, yes. So.
You really need to thank Nathan. Yes, you do.
So I'm guessing bless is every turn.
Plus
Okay.
4, so that's
Yeah, that's a hit. Let's go.
Great.
By the way,
Remember-
to answer your question, bless is 1 minute to attack action and saving throws.
Okay.
On 3 people.
Double gun. Roll damage.
Very good buff spell.
Ring Smite 2. So that is a
This is overkill.
Your Honor, we're
Six.
paladins. Everything is overkill.
Your Honor, me just being here is overkill.
Oh, it needs to make a con save. That's right. It's Searing Smite.
Oh, con save. Okay. Okay, you roll damage with it, sir. Give me a second.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Con save 16.
Okay. Yeah. The next turn it won't take the damage, but I still take it here. So let's do... I read it wrong, so anyways. Okay. Let's try 7.
It's still alive. It's breaking apart, but it's still there.
Donkey boyo.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Hey! Let's see. Let's have some fun. So, this boy right here is gonna try to hit you, Daga.
Yay.
Yeah, indeed. Does he roll with disadvantage?
Actually, let me check after my dog stops barking. A second.
Yes, he does because of my fighting style protection.
Oh boy.
I swapped it to it.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
We both have that.
it fucking
It's an endless
misses.
cycle.
Farron.
Yes. You want to even try?
Yeah, with this.
I forgot that I changed from the other one to this one.
None of those hit.
None of those hit. Yeah, they're just bashing wildly and fucking fail everything. Dagger, you're
the
up.
armor's too thick.
Daga.
Yes, sorry, I was just yes, I was putting something else.
So yeah, no. Apparently, this thing does not.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thundering Smite does not have the thing.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay. Guess it's just a regular attack roll. So, that I'm imagining that doesn't hit White bless. That's not gonna do a difference, but
No.
let's see.
It could. It could.
Okay, let's see.
No, it did not.
Nah.
You missed.
Wow.
Anyway.
Lady go dark.
Top of the round.
That's thick
Karak,
bark,
you're
man.
up. My boy Karak.
I mean, I did want to do a bonus action
Oh.
again for this.
Okay.
For this, just wanted to
Come on. Speak up.
shield on myself, just in case everybody missed. Wait, no, shield of faith.
There you go.
Okay. Karak, go. There's one in front of you, literally.
Yeah. Which fucking whack it.
Bash said it. Let's go. Come on.
Overcomplicate.
Target acquired.
Where's that zealot grind set? Let's go.
Oh shit, hang on, that's I want that, I want the attack. Sorry. Just the wrong thing. 21.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Do I want to smite him? No, he's already gonna die. The overkill.
Oh
It's not
yeah.
used.
You
There has not yet been enough overkill.
you basically
Exactly.
decimate it, cut it in, and just you hear just a sudden funk as half of it just collapses and dies. 2 left. Anything else, Karak?
Anything else I can do as a bonus action? No, really. Nah, nothing useful.
Okay, in that case, it is Nathan's turn. Nathan, what would you like to do?
Seeing that everyone else is also moving ahead, or has since moved ahead, I'll move up to here, still keeping my distance and sticking behind Red and Dagger. And sticking to the same strategy again, I would like this one to make a wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom saving.
Literally the only ranged character in the group.
For now, until I give you all guns.
I mean, come on. I want a gun hammer.
Does it succeed
Beat
or
by one.
Beat by one? Okay, nothing
Gun
happens.
hammer. I'd like the idea.
Sylvie.
All right. Since that one is gone, she is going to move to this one and do a attack. Nah.
Nah, misses. Anything else?
I'm just gonna scream in its face.
Jesus.
Just
Okay.
yell at it.
Mrr. Chad, you're up.
All right. Yeah. Let's see.
Jesus Christ.
29.
Yeah, that I would say that hits.
Don't you love
You sure
how
about that?
most of the Fae here are literally the most aggressive on these trees?
What they're used to standing up against trees. It's normal.
And that'll be a
Okay.
15.
Which one?
Ooh.
Let's go with the one on the left.
Fucking decimated, destroyed. Anything else?
I'll just step forward once. That's it.
Okay. Baron!
Yes. I stab.
Come on.
I do not hit. Sad.
You do not. Brit.
Yes.
One left.
Time to gang.
It's time to gang up.
Paladins, rise up, gang up. Let's
Form
beat
an
the
orderly queue to mob this thing out of existence.
Alright, let's get it all in.
Okay, roll damage.
Oh.
Alright.
Roll damage. How do you want to do this? How you want to do this?
Seeing everything going down, I see the last one. I run up, leap, and just bash it on the head with my hammer.
Okay, as you bash this tree in the head, it kind of tumbles backwards, and you see that its head just kind of gets sunken in, and it just kind of slightly opens up and completely just breaks up and falls flat. Combat is over, everybody. Yay! Congratulations. So,
Didn't even save any for me.
wait a
That would have taken a
You're
while
off
for you to
doing
get
good.
there.
You're off.
Oh,
Lying.
here's here.
Alexis,
Hmm?
there's one detail about the thunderous smite. I
Ah.
just made an audible boom of 300 feet.
Wine boom of epic proportion.
Yes.
Literally.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna quickly check something and
Just in case there's more enemies.
Oh no. There's no enemies. Why is the thing doesn't work anymore? I'm sad. Give me a second. There you go.
Well,
yeah. Oh, give me a second. Oh.
That was a
Fill our
pretty
bags.
effective stabbing, guys.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Some work
pretty.
to be done, but
Yeah.
that was far better than the cavern.
I wanted to
Indeed.
smash it.
yeah, we got the first hit.
Okay.
This is more.
I was really hoping to like grapple some of them.
So
But no.
give me a second. Oh yeah. So technically, roll 20 does not need to be a thing anymore, as combat is now over. All the dead treants surrounding I guess you all. Give me a second. All of a sudden, their magic that they're basically possessed by starts to flicker. And why is it not playing? Fuck. Give me a second. Slash play. Should play now, please. I beg you. Thank you. So, as it basically smolders and breaks apart and smolders more, all the glowing kind of dies down for a bit, and it all manifests into a single ball that goes about 30 feet into the sky. And it goes for a few moments still, and it starts to rain.
Dang, never mind.
Then shut it.
Never mind.
It starts to rain down on an area 40 feet ahead of you, and from it manifests a massive 40-foot tall treant thing. It looks like a treant, but also looks like a centaur. Make it as you will it of this. As it manifests in front of all of you and just proclaims, I am free. Thank you.
Do I recognize?
Nature check.
Yeah, you fucked this god up before.
Can we all nature check on
Of course. But of course.
Okay, just making sure.
Also,
I shall not.
After this encounter is over, there's gonna be quite a bit with
Chances are low.
Circle. So if you want to stay for some Circle stuff,
Of course, we're gonna be making fun of him in the dice roller anyway.
some might listen, some might not be. So you're all free to go. Who doesn't want? Because it's been over 3 hours. I'm not here to keep you. So if somebody wants to go.
No, we're watching just to be witnesses to
By the
whatever's
way, that
happening
is
with
a
Circle.
natural 1 for me, plus 1 equals 2.
Whole 2? Wow.
I got a 2. for
Got
the
a dirty
history.
20 on something I rolled for the memes.
Wow.
I rolled the same thing
Nathan
as
knows
Sylvie.
so much about treants.
-1.
I love how Nathan is the one that knows most about trees.
Yeah, because
I read some shit.
Okay.
I read a lot of
read
books.
some. I read some shit.
Yeah.
dude.
So,
Read a lot of books. They're made from trees. It's all good.
Sylvian Dagger, you know that this is something important, something big, something important. And you know that it's not hostile, not now at least. But you don't really know where to place it. Nathan, you know this is a grove garden, a gardener. This is an ancient, if the books that you read would be correct. These are basically the guardians of the groves that druids inhabited at the very beginning, at the most ancient recording history. These fuckers are rare. Very rare. Because there was a time when druids didn't know how to maintain groves, so though these were creatures that tended to them. Mm-hmm.
Remember this, you won't see beings like him anytime soon again. Just like silently saying that more to myself.
Nice to meet you, Tree.
We're more than happy. You're more
Deadpan
than
stare
happy to help.
from Nathan.
I hope that the balance has been restored with this. I sensed that that cage that held you did not have the greatest of intention, not knowing of your presence beforehand, though. I hope we have done good.
The grove tender just looks at you, Dagger, nods slightly. I do not mean to be rude, but you're full of crap. No need to do random pleasantries. You have saved me. It is good enough.
All right.
Nevertheless, I cannot aid you at this time, whatever you might wish of me. But notice, I shall be watching you, and maybe when the time comes, I will aid you. Farewell. As it proceeds to just turn around and walk, and then goes into just like a full sprint for a good 40 feet, and then just vanishes into a bunch of dust, and just spreads around in the forest.
So, while I'm pleased and all, we helped the tree, we didn't get any samples, did we?
Looking around, there's plenty of it. There's plenty. Just destroyed.
Yeah, those destroyed little tree gremlins things. So,
Honestly, just grab all of them and just like
Yeah.
tow them back to town.
let's try to keep the individual bags of the individuals, just so we don't accidentally mix magic or something.
Didn't we get, how many bags did we get?
7 bags.
For the joke of it, you said a middle-sized watermelon could fit into that bag.
Yeah.
right? Can we just cover the heads of the gremlins with those bags and just like tow them back to town? Like fucking
Technically, you
hostages?
could. Technically,
Oh,
could.
God.
It's gonna take
We're
a while.
We're the tree mafia. We're the tree
It's-
mafia. We just have heads and bags.
Imagine the
No,
image.
we gotta get it. We gotta get
Imagine the image of 7 people, partially in armor, all carrying weapons, accompanied by a centaur dragging like 9 tree sprites, covering heads covered in bags.
No, we tie him to
back
the,
into
we,
town.
we tie him on ropes and then we just drag him across.
Yeah, with bags over their heads, like everything included. This looks like fucking mafia shit.
Nice sign,
Let's
just
fucking go.
Anyway.
a nice sign we just married on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. We're dragging all
Okay.
this crap.
No, we're
Okay.
not. No, we're not.
Okay. While you decide what you want to do, somewhere out there, at the same fucking time, so Sergal, remember those
hey.
magical numbers?
Yes, I do.
So
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah,
Let
just-
me
just
delve
write-
into
just
my
write-
artificial brain.
Just write them in the
Britt and Farron have went to plotting. I don't know what they're plotting, but
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
I'm gonna post them in Dice
Yeah,
Roller.
yeah. Post them. Give me a second. Just gonna make sure that I have it.
I wish you the best of luck with your date, but I'm afraid I do have to go.
Good luck, dude. Take.
All right. Yeah.
It was.
Same.
Those listen. Yeah, those who want to
Oh,
leave, they can.
oh boy, the 3 youngest.
I'm
Yeah.
staying for this.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, and Dagger.
This is
The
I
three
always
young.
forget about
Oh
him.
yeah, Dagger.
This is the special after
Rude.
after dark edition of this.
Paladins After Dark. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh,
Now
God.
that sounds like a podcast.
That sounds wrong.
Hello everybody, welcome to Paladins After Dark.
Totally
Hello?
not a nightclubs for the holy endowed.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, give me a second. I'm just gonna switch. Oh yeah. Okay, give me a second.
Do you have Careless Whisper on demand?
Shut up. No. Give me a second.
I
I'm
can't
just-
make a.
Never gonna run away.
So, Sergal, my good sir, you had quite an adventure with Lamb.
It's
So-
not a natural 20, by the way.
I know it's not a natural 20. So, how basically went for you for the next 2 hours is basically getting on this griffin that is several times bigger and a lot more times heavier than you, and basically getting accustomed to it by basically making it go on land, but not as bad as Telia might have initially thought, as you kind of held your own throughout the whole time until about an hour into this bullshit, until Telia just watched, didn't give you any commands, and just kind of gave you to handle this beast. Lamb decided that would be a very cool and chill tomfoolery idea to just start flying upwards, like vertically. And on that front, you also managed to hold to the feathers, because this thing did not even have a saddle on it. But I would like you to make a Constitution and a Dexterity saving throw. As very sudden the vertical flight was, so was the vertical drop.
That's the Constitution.
Uh-huh.
And Dexterity, I once again need to pull up the stuff again. Is it
Dex.
I'm gonna say I can't add my shield bonus to this
No,
because it's just
no.
me trying to hold on.
Yes.
Okay. And
Oh shit.
that's the Dexterity.
Oh shit. So you kind of, you basically ran around these wide stables for a good hour and a half, basically from walking to running, and you got accustomed. A sudden fucking flight out of nowhere, and everybody in the stable just panicked as the griffin just got loose. You went about 90 feet in the air and then immediately flown for a good 10 seconds and then immediately dropped back to the stables without any of your commands. Not only did you held to your contents to the stomach, did not pass out or any other affiliations, once you plopped back on the ground, you rolled off that griffin just with the momentum and just got on your feet with a single motion. Miraculously. As everybody, as kudos must be given, clapped. As quite a lot of people were worried that you might just die. And even more worrisome that the griffin might have just flown off and escaped. Tilla
Oh yeah, that
is-
would have been much.
Yeah, Tilla is incredibly impressed about this. Well, you did well. Too well. Have you got experience with riding griffins before? Truly.
Not a lick. That was dumb luck, as I seem to be quite constantly having. It's a problem.
How many times you can abuse the dumb luck to get your own way, I wonder. You want to try it again? See if that time you will... There's a smugness in her face. Roll me an insight check.
I have a feeling I already know what she's going to plan is... Yeah, but Sergal doesn't.
You fucking have no clue. She is very confident and calm about this. There's a smile on her lip. She's enjoying this circumstance a lot.
Sure, let's try it.
Okay.
Sergal grins right back.
Okay.
The poor child.
She points immediately at a bunch of saddles by the stables. Grab any of them, put them on. Let's see how well you can do it.
All right, Sergal
Roll
looks
me
around at the saddles.
Yeah, there's
would being around Chadwick, and by extension horses, would Sergal have any idea what the right saddle to grab is? I know
handling.
that the saddle's different.
Animal handling. Let's go. Gonna be a lower DC, but oh, it's a 10. Eee. I mean, they all look the same. You have no fucking clue.
I'll just grab one. Ask Tella if it's the right one.
She kind of sighs, slightly disappointed. And I thought you were lucky enough to ride without one.
I'm lucky, not stupid.
Any of these would fit. Put it on. And let's see how you try to fly.
Alright, I put it on Lamb.
Okay, with that effort. And she kind of eyes you, leans back against, gives a sharp whistle, and there's an... She kind of just looks at you expectantly.
Gosh, what do you do next? I guess I hop on.
Okay.
Left foot first, other leg coming over.
Yeah. You get on. You feel, the safety. You basically can hold on and it's firm and everything. Can you just roll me a perception check real quick? Oh god. You look around the situation and there's okay, what now? And as kind of you look around, you see there's a lot of smiles in the stables looking at you. A few hushed conversations being having looking at you with smiles. You don't know why, but you think this is some sort of bit that's gonna happen.
I'm getting what's it called? College sorority moment. Because I can't remember what exactly it's called.
As all of a sudden, there's a sharp whistle. There's
hazing, yes.
Yeah. As all of a sudden, there's a sharp whistle from Tella, and Lamb just takes off, flying into the air. So, you're basically vying with a griffin. The griffin's name's Lamb. What are you gonna do it? Because you don't know. What are you gonna do? You're all of a sudden.
First, I have a question. How fast is Lamb moving, and where is Lamb going?
About 120 feet. On full speed. It kind of
So Lamb is like sprinting.
Well, basically, it went up like 60 to 80 feet above softly, and then when it got like, I guess, above everything, it starts speeding up faster and faster as seconds went by, and it's kind of going very fast south.
Okay, I'm guessing the saddle came with like some kind of reins, right?
Yes.
Circle's gonna grip the reins and start steering it similarly to a horse, like trying to bring it back around to circle around the stable, rather than just straight shot away.
So, roll me just another perception check. So, all of a sudden, it was very tame and very comfortable and very easily to manage Lamb. But as soon as he gets off the gates, all of a sudden he just kind of becomes a lot more stiff, more fast, more, I guess, animalistic, if you will. And then you go like about maybe 600 feet off the wall. You see a bunch of people down. There's like minor paths, some buildings outside the wall. And then all of a sudden you hear the sound of metal clanging. As you look in front of you, just behind the neck of the griffin, you see one of its claws all of a sudden grasps for the buckle below it. The one that is connected to your to your reins, and it's unbuckling it. What would you like to do as a reaction?
I don't know how to discipline a griffin.
This is a split-second reaction. I'll give you 30 seconds in real time to figure this out, because this is a genuine reaction.
All right.
I have a clock.
I'm trying to think of what Sergal would do first gut reaction. What can Sergal? Sergal's going to hold on tightly to like one hand still on the reins, but the other hand is now holding on to Lamb's feathers.
Roll me a strength check. Roll me a strength check. As all of a sudden, the safety and precaution of the reins just all of a sudden gets floppy and loose, as all of a sudden the reins no longer are attached to anything. So,
athletics?
No, strength check. All of a sudden, before you grasp on a feather, and that feather, before you grip it, just slips through your fingers as you kind of all of a sudden get a free fall sensation as you see the griffin that is now flying slightly above you with the reins still attached to one of its back talons. As you all of a sudden free fall, maybe 120 feet above ground. Any thoughts? Any like, say, final moments? Any thought crossing your mind?
Sergal is just like full on Lamb, and he's going to like. Can I use Nature's Wrath to slow my fall as I come beside a building?
Well,
if I get that far
it's
down.
a foresty, but you get a free fall. You all of a sudden feel the rush of air hitting your back, and the free fall hits you before all of a sudden you hear a scream from behind you. Then all of a sudden grab by your shoulder of a griffin's fang. It's a familiar talon, and looking above you, you see a familiar face of a tiefling with a big ass smile on her face. As all of a sudden, the griffin kind of stops with the speed and slows down a bit, and she just not yelled, but just softly says, "A good rider always has a free fall spell prepared." Or better fall.
I was gonna use what I got, and honestly, we have to stop meeting like this.
This was intentional. He just chuckles to herself. And then she kind of let's go with the range and just kind of extends a hand. Come on.
I take the hand.
She just pulls you up, and you see a lamb that is like 40 feet above you. It's like returning back to the stables.
And I thought he was the calm one.
Oh yes, he is very disciplined, and he's very good at taking orders. There's another smile on her lips.
Circle is similarly smiling.
Well, you did pretty well. For someone who has never ridden a griffin.
Have you ever seen how centaurs move? Absolutely insane.
I have not, actually.
You might have seen them as we came in.
Maybe. So, do we go back to the stables and tell that you died, or do we go somewhere else? The forests are wide, long, stretching out for a long, long while. Also, don't you have the companions to come back to?
They don't miss me. They
I'm
probably
sorry.
think I'm.
Insulting noises. That's my fault.
I imagine Nathan is like,
Hold on, yeah. Ghosts of Christmas
Bird?
future.
Nathan also grabs
Let
his
me
head.
finish. Let me finish the sentence.
Okay, fuck it, go.
You better fucking finish that sentence well.
They think I'm still on a training regiment with the set by my dwarf friend who you saw as I came in.
Oh, that fella. I mean, could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Fine, I'll take you to the stables. It's just such a crybaby.
Hey, I didn't say that. And
maybe next time you will prepare a Featherfall spell and impress everybody. Hey.
oh well, you didn't even see what I had planned.
Drops you again.
She all of a sudden stops mid-flight, and then it just taps the griffin, and the griffin starts to ascend upwards into the sky. I mean, would you like to show it?
I'll try it out.
You fool.
The ball.
Hey. Who in this call right now could say that Men meeting women cause men to do stupid things.
There's
Not
over.
all, man.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Not all men,
Okay,
but Circle,
I'm
yes.
saying. There's over
Well, you're a
200.
tiefling, all right.
There's over 200 feet of distance between you and the ground. Do you really want to do it?
Please say it's experimental.
It is an experiment. Like this is me testing out the idea of using nature's
I'm just
wrath
saying
to catch
20,
me.
Please,
20 d6s.
please tell me you're gonna tell her that it's just experimental.
All right, Circle.
Yeah, I'm telling
you can
her
survive
that
that
it's
fall. You can
experimental.
survive max fall damage. I will judge you as Farron if you do not follow through with this entirely.
Listen, I'm
They're going to
saying,
discourage this behavior
if you want to
because it's
fall
bad.
down to your
But
death
as a paladin of
potentially,
glory-
you can stop. You can definitely do it. I'm not gonna stop you potentially dying. Because remember, if it goes over 66 HP, you're fucking dead.
Not 66, 88.
Let me just test something out real
Wait.
quick.
You said 20d6, right?
20 d6. Oh my
Nice.
god!
Yeah, that's
No, like I rolled that, and that's
Nice.
not a
That-
good average
that's-
for you.
that's
Very
Stagger's
fitting
roll.
for you.
Listen, that is a lot of ones.
But that
Okay.
is a nice number.
Okay. So
Yeah.
question.
That is funny number.
Okay, Circle. Who dares wins? What you gonna do? Are you gonna try to impress this girl that much?
Please tell me you're at least above trees.
Yeah, it's trees, but 100 over 200 feet. So come on.
Do you have a for sure?
Check your
Do you have a for
check-
sure way to safely make it down? Is what we're asking.
You got to be sure. No
Okay,
gambling here.
I'm gonna say this. Whenever you're ready, if you roll a 20 d6, you basically jump.
I want to ask you,
Uh,
just out of character, is there any way for me to mitigate this damage?
There is, but you gotta jump, and I'll tell you. I'm not gonna give you a thing. It's a bunch of trees. It's a bunch of pines. So
Pine trees.
But it's
Okay.
probably also a slim chance that you might fail at it if it's what I think it is.
you're jumping over 200 feet. So go. If you're, oh my god, he's gonna roll. Come on, roll it. Roll it.
Hold
That's
on.
fair.
I know, but still, oh, he's tempted. You went. Yes. Off the griffin. Oh. Oh shit.
That's pretty good. That's 20 damage.
So
Pretty much.
so what do you?
A
so,
little bit
okay,
less that I
okay,
need to
okay.
mitigate.
So what do you say before you just fucking book it down in fucking this style? What do you say to the girl you're trying to impress?
Here goes nothing. And just
There's this like genuine like surprise from her face as you just I would play the Dream On fucking music, but I just
dream with it.
yeah.
For the real.
So
No,
you
play this
have
one.
okay. You have a choice. You can roll 2 dexterity saving throws or constitution saving throw. That's how you negate it. Using the trees. You can choose 1 con or 2 dex saves.
Would I be able to use my shield to help with
Yes.
this? Then it's the 2 dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
I'm praying.
Oh
I'm
god.
praying. I am
That
praying.
was
Oh god. Oh!
okay.
So, you literally fucking just jump off. There's a free fall for a good fucking 10 or so seconds, and then the first pine tree just fucking hits, and all goes black.
Damn, I didn't even get to use lay on hands on myself.
Okay. Circle. Moments pass, and then you open your eyes as you see there's a shit ton of branches broken at your fall. Looking, there's just a single pathway in the thicket of the forest woods skyward where you made an entrance. You feel everything hurting.
How much damage did I take?
43 points. You are
nice
alive, but definitely not well.
Just going to casually cure wounds myself. And lay on hands. Let me just find... How much is cure wounds again?
Gotta make sure to look good before the lady comes down.
Exactly.
Yeah, as
nothing happened.
Yeah, as she just swamps down moments after you lay yourself hands, and she jumps off, the griffin just yells, "Did you really just?" She looks at you, just getting on your just sitting up, just.
Right, I heal
Your
6.
teeth went all right.
So you're
plus,
27. 27.
And yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she tries to shout at you. Sergal, roll me an insight check. Just roll me an insight check.
She's absolutely furious at me.
She is furious, but also has some sort of respect in a very sick way.
Like a skater at a skate park.
Kinda. You can see several things in her, thinking that, holy fucking shit, I almost became a murderer. Oh my fucking shit, he fucking
It's
jumped.
not a murder.
He jumped off a fucking griffin to his death. Holy fucking shit, he survived. Holy shit, that's pretty cool.
GG, my man.
Heck yeah, it's cool.
He in fact is hotter when she's madder.
And that's not just the temperature.
Oh, but Tella just kind of looks at you, sighs, and says, "Well, this time for real, the stables. I'm not gonna let you do another one."
Probably a good idea.
When you stand up, there's like 7 cracks. Like one of those good ones, but several of those, like 3 of those, made a lot more painful.
I'm going to expend another spell slot on Cure Wounds.
Okay. Also, just
All
roll.
right.
Okay, just roll me a 4d100 real quick. For the gods might have been watching.
A lot of jackasses looks at you with awe.
4d100.
Hey guys, welcome to Jackass.
So 3 more. 3
Jumps
more.
off a griffin.
3 more. Let's go.
Probably made the cut.
3 more 1d100s?
Yes. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Man.
No!
Damn! That second one though, that would have gotten me a divine intervention.
Okay. Okay.
in,
Okay.
like, 8 more
Okay.
levels.
In
Okay.
this at this point, all of a sudden you look at your shield, right? You like grabbing your stuff. You look at your shield, and you know it's face down. You pick it up, and you see it was like basic, you know, metal rimmings and you know lines and mainly wood. The wood is like very, very luscious green instead of like usual temper brown. And as you look at it, you hear a whisper in your head. Ah, your friends helped me, so I shall help you instead. And with that, we're gonna call it.
How does that work?
Also, congratulations! You're all level 5.
Oh my gosh!
Jumped to my imminent death and leveled up.
Motherfucker, one person became a champion of Bahamut because he got struck by lightning 30 times in an hour. Don't question the logic of the gods.
You know what he did?
It doesn't exist.
He
Listen.
literally just completed the achievement going down from Warcraft.
He literally.
You know what?
No.
Listen.
No, the achievement is caves and cliffs from Minecraft.
The more you entertain a god, the more shit he gives you.
Yes.
Oh wait, what's the Bible verse for this? I'm sure this had to do something with the leap of faith.
I don't have one for this specifically yet. The first one today. You know what's honestly really funny? The one that I searched out earlier, Ezekiel 1:9, still applies for this because, realistically speaking, I was originally referring to Tila, or Tela, with the horned human and the being made of lion and eagle. But depressingly enough, as guardian of the gods, this also applies for Sergal.
Anyway.
Blessed by the gods.
Anything you want to say?
Get an extra attack!
Anything you want to say?
Smite.